Am I the meanest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the prettiest?
Pawn's drunk.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Pawn's drunk.
Well, who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
Who am I?
Pawn's drunk.
I can't hear you.
Pawn's drunk. AKA Mr. Moonshine himself.
Of Harlem.
What up, dímelo mi gente, que lo que? You already know this is Punch Wrong Boxer, aka Mr. Moonshine himself, aka El Adobo, aka El Sazón, aka El Maldito Borracho. Fight week, and it's gonna be fight week after week after week after week. Cause, ladies and gentlemen, man, if you don't like what's going on in the sport of boxing, man, you're not a real boxing fan. Boxing is so much interesting, man. The buzz is where it needs to be. People are interested. You could feel the vibe. You could feel it. This has been an awesome week. A lot of people was talking about the sport of boxing, man. Even the casuals talking about it. And just everybody is energized by Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia. The press conference, New York City, the press conference in Los Angeles, everything, man. The storyline, exciting fighters. And then we have other fights. That is going to keep the momentum going. Of course, this weekend we got Tony Harrison, former WBC junior middleweight champion of the world, gave Jermell Charlo, the current undisputed champion, the king of the 154, his only blemish. Tony Harrison, one of the best self-promoter fighter out there, man. Love when Tony Harrison be promoting, man. I think he's needed in the sport of boxing. We need that personality in the sport of boxing. And we got Tim Zhu, who could have fought anybody. Could have fought anybody in Australia, any other domestic fighter and stuff like that. But you know what? He wanted this fight. He stepped up. You already know Jermell Charlo got injured, but Tim Zhu he didn't even have to take this fight. So shout out to Tim Zhu for taking the fight. Shout out to Tony Harrison for staying ready for this fight. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all already know this is Mr. Moonshine, baby. Let's go. Danny Medina in the building. El Sazón. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. Damn, I think I went a little bit too early, man. I don't know if the notification was sent. Let me see if the notification was sent. Let's see if the notification was sent out for the people. Okay. I think it was sent out. All right. I think it was sent down. But anyway, man, y'all already know it's Friday. Friday's a rainy day out here in New York City. What's good, Biz? What's good, AKS? What's good, Ralph? What's good, man? Yeah, man, there's a lot of things to talk about. A lot of things, a lot of opinions, a lot of perspective. There's going to be people that's going to disagree on this live show. Later on, we're supposed to be having one of the phenom in the 135-pound division. Of course, the lightweight division is lit, is stacked. Floyd Schofield, aka Kid Austin, is going to be joining us in a short while out there training. Going to be performing on the undercard of the most lucrative and biggest fight in the sport of boxing, Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia, April 22nd. Kid Austin going to be in the undercard. You already know he signed with Golden Boy Promotion, one of the best promotion company in the world. Shout out to Kid Austin. Shout out to Tony Harrison, Tim Zhu. Following the week, we got one of the most anticipating fight in the super middleweight division. Former super middleweight champion, currently interim champion of the world, David Benavidez, the Mexican monster, the Ecuadorian monster, and most important, the Dominican monster, David Benavidez versus El Gringo, Caleb Plant. Shout out to Caleb Plant, had a new baby a while ago. Shout out to the Plant family. Oh, man, boxing is good, y'all. Boxing is good. Who could complain, bro? Who really is going to complain about the sport of boxing right now? It's so lit. It's so exciting right now. Following that, we move to April. And following the Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia, we got Virgil Ortiz versus Danny Onis, stacked welterweight division. Phenom in the welterweight division. Virgil Ortiz knocking everybody out. Keyshawn Can't wait to see Virgil Ortiz back in the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Can't wait to see Virgil Ortiz back in the ring. Everybody smash the like button. I know it's a Friday, but smash the like button. It's going to be a lit show, a litty show. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Let me see where we at. Let's see where we at. All right. Love always in the building. Yo, know in the building. What's good, man? Followed up with that, we got Cinco de Mayo. Of course, I believe that Canelo Alvarez is going to be fighting John Ryder. Canelo Alvarez, the 4-division world champion, currently super middleweight undisputed. Canelo Alvarez, the cash cow, a.k.a. King Nelo, a.k.a. Cartelo, a.k.a. Cash Kilo, a.k.a. Payday, a.k.a. Get that fucking out of here, man. Canelo Alvarez is going to be back in the ring. And then following up with that, we just report just came through saying that Devin Haney and Lomachenko has finalized the fight May 20th. Lomachenko, Devin Haney, lightweight, undisputed, good matchup. And we're going to be talking about that matchup because, of course, this live has to do with the undisputed Devin Haney. Has to do with Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia. Have to do with the phenom in the sport of boxing, the young crop of fighters that we always talk about. I'm talking about the people that's attached, their names is attached to one another, like Ryan Garcia, Teofimo Lopez, Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, Gervonta Davis. You know what I'm saying? Always a hot topic in the sport of boxing, and we're going to dial it in. Maybe nobody's going to break it down like your boy, Mr. Moonshine. Maybe nobody's going to break it down because maybe people just scared. You know what I'm saying? People don't deliver the content like your boy do it, you know? And then follow it up with that. Teofimo Lopez versus Josh Taylor. And out of all the fights, I believe that's the most difficult fight. Out of all the fights, I believe that's the most riskier fight. Teofimo Lopez, newly in 140-pound division, versus the guy in our minds, because he never lost, never got beaten, only vacated his belts, but in our mind, Josh Taylor is still undisputed. Maybe the Belt Federation won't recognize it, but to me, it will be like going back-to-back undisputed. Teofimo Lopez could seize the moment and beat Josh Taylor. What a huge big win. He is punching his ticket to be a first ballot Hall of Famer the night that he beats Josh Taylor. Gonna beat the skirt out of Josh Taylor. That's what I'm talking about. I've been telling the folks that Teofimo Lopez is here to stay. The captain of the generation, the commander-in-chief, Teofimo Lopez, my guy. Oh yeah, he's gonna rise to the top again. There's many people out there that be like, yo, when Teofimo Lopez, maybe he just fights to the level of his competition. But we all know when the lights is bright, he shows up. Yeah. When they say he can't, he does. When they say he can't, he do. And in the sport of boxing, when you get the most props is when you do what people think you can't do. When he beat Vasily Lomachenko, people were saying, you know what? The only way that Teofimo Lopez is going to beat Lomachenko if he knock him out. I was probably the only 1% that said that Teofimo Lopez is going to outbox Lomachenko. People thought I was crazy. People wanted to take my boxing card away. Nah, Punch. You smoking. You on that moonshine. You know what I'm saying? You on that potent stuff. What you talking about? Nah. He can't outbox the Matrix. The guy that was regarded pound for pound, 1, 2, 3. You can flip it around. Nah, Punch. Nah. And what did he do? He did the unexpected. And in the sport of boxing, you get credit, you get more credit, you get more praise when you do the unexpected. If you're favored to win a fight and you win the fight, people already knew that you was going to do that. That's why guys like Manny Pacquiao, the 8th division world champion, the five-time leader, the 12-time world champion, the ambassador, the senator, the humanitarian, the greatest karaoke singer of them all, the GOAT, Manny Pacquiao. The reason why he gets praise, because he does things that people think he can't do. You know what I'm saying? When you do the unexpected, you get major praise. That's why Bam Rodriguez got major praise by beating Cuadras and being Riverside. He got major praise. Ladies and gentlemen, I know there's going to be a topic that people are going to be like, oh, yo, Punch, you hate. And I'm not hating. The same thing that I'm going to tell you right now is the same thing I've told Dev, I told Bill Haney to their face. They may take that I'm hating. People may take that what I'm about to say that I'm hating, but I'm not. I'm actually looking out. I'm actually looking out. And ladies and gentlemen, I did a poll. Let me see. Well, let me see where the poll is at. The poll, one have to go. 31% says Devin Haney. 31% says Teofimo Lopez. So one have to go. One have to go. They want Teofimo Lopez to go right now. 43 people votes. So y'all rather have Devin, Gervonta Davis, and Ryan Garcia, and y'all rather keep Teofimo Lopez out. The guy that's actually taking the most risk. You want Teofimo Lopez out and think that Devin Haney, Gervonta Davis, and Ryan Garcia, and they're going to hold boxing down. But you want the guy that risk it when Gervonta Davis didn't want to fight Lomachenko. And right now he's at 140 about to fight Josh Taylor. And that's the type of guy that right now the poll is telling me that should be out. Wow. Ooh. But hey, I just left it there for the people. The poll is this. Look at the poll and read the question. One have to go. To keep boxing where we want boxing to be. To keep boxing exciting. So we can sustain the eyeballs of the sport of boxing, sustain the interest in the sport of boxing. One guy got to go. 3 could stay. Either you want either you want Tank, Ryan, Devin, and Teofimo Lopez out the sport of boxing. Either you want Tio, Ryan, and Dev, and you want Tank out the sport of boxing. Either you want Tio, Tank, and Devin, and you want Ryan out the sport of boxing. Do you want Ryan, Tio, and Tank, and you want Devin Haney out the sport of boxing? You're going to have to choose. This is the poll right here. Randy in the building. De lo mío. Yeah, that's the poll right now. Right now, the poll has 48 votes, and the people want Teofimo Lopez out. That y'all feel boxing will be okay with Ryan, Tank, and Haney right now. That's what y'all saying. T.O. is going to prove everyone wrong. The guy that takes the most risk, y'all want him out. But anyway, let's see. People are going to keep on voting. One guy has to be out. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the biggest fight in the sport of boxing, especially the biggest fight in the lightweight division, should be the guy that holds all the belts. The guy that accomplished greatness. The guy that has all the gold. You remember just a while ago, people was debating and having dialogues and fighting. Well, Tio is not real undisputed. He's the disputed. He is the disputed. He need to capture everything, and then he's the real king, and then he's the real top dog. But everybody that knows boxing know what we saw and knew who he was fighting at that time and period of time. We knew the fuckery with the WBC and what they done. But the real boxing fans, we look past the fuckery. No. You're not going to tell me. I'm going to recognize what I know. I know that this is the undisputed right here. Now people came at me, yo, Punch. No, that's just a guy. That's just a boy. That's your boy. No. We recognize what it is. If I could recognize the politics, I could recognize the fuckery, I could recognize and I can identify where something is fucked up, and I know who is who, and I know who's number 1, and I know who's number 2. I know who's number A, I know who's number B. Lomachenko versus Teofimo Lopez, that was undisputed. I don't give a damn. I go to my grave. Teofimo Lopez is the former lightweight undisputed. I don't give a damn what y'all say. I don't give a damn what y'all want to recognize. Y'all could Google, y'all could wiki, Google, go to the WBC and all these belt federations. But the WBC didn't recognize him. But they didn't recognize him. I don't give a damn. I ain't stupid. Y'all could play semantics all y'all want. I know what it is and I know what it was. This is why the legendary fighters gave him props, from Manny Pacquiao to Roberto Duran to Tito Trinidad and everybody from Mike Tyson, undisputed. We know what we saw. But whatever. Let's say it was disputed. But now there's no dispute. It shouldn't even be a dispute of who the top dog is in the lightweight division. So why is Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia the biggest fighter in the sport of boxing? And don't tell me it's just the social media fans. No. It's the boxing fan as well. is the boxing fan as well. Just not social media. It's not people just contradicting themselves, because I remember people was arguing, well, the social media doesn't translate to boxing seats, to boxing sales. The same people that want to be like, no, that's just social media, but the same people be like, no, but social media doesn't translate to the boxing. Smash the like button. Why is Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia the biggest fight in the lightweight division? Everybody in the mama talking about that fight. It went already sold out. All the tickets, I'm talking about the rafters, I'm talking about the bleachers, shit that you might not even see the fight. It's up in the 800, 700, 900. Gervonta Davis, Ryan Garcia. I mean, Devin Haney is probably on the same level, right? He is the champion, right? He is the undisputed, right? He is the guy that went all the way to Australia to capture, oh my God, and risked it all. He was going to go without his daddy. So why he's not the biggest fight? Why? I mean, legacy reigns supreme. I'm going to tell you why. Because as much, and the real is that he is undisputed. Respectfully, he is undisputed. He earned the belt. May not earn the WBC, but anyway, he earned everything. Blood, sweat, and tears. He beat George Kambosos. He did. And with all of that, no dispute, the reason why people debate if he's even top dog is because Devin Haney did not convince you. It's because Devin Haney didn't make you believe in him. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not the amateurs. This is the pro game. If people want to see the point system and people outpoint somebody, they will pay attention to the amateurs. The pros, people respect when fighters demoralize other fighters. Ladies and gentlemen, the boxing fans and the combat fans get excited to see another human strip the health from another human. Ladies and gentlemen, every Saturday we say we want to see a fight. If there's a fight, look, April 22nd, you in the block, hey, you want to see the fight? Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia, that shit's going to be exciting, yo. That shit's going to be, that's going to be, exciting, yo, the power, the speed, and blah, 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 everything. People even talk about it. Hey, yo, the uppercut. Hey, yo, you remember the body shot that Ryan Garcia gave Luke Campbell? Hey, yo, you see what Gervonta did to Pedraza, to Leo Santa Cruz, to Hector Luis Garcia, to Rolly. Oh my God, the fans the fans is cheering. The fans is up their seats. When they see Ryan Garcia, the fans is cheering. The fans is out their seat. When they see Teofimo Lopez versus Richard Comey in his fight to capture his first world title. Oh my God, second round. Oh, damn, because before the Nakatani fight, people were saying that we don't know if he's ready. We don't know if he's ready. He made you a believer. He captivated your imagination. He captured your imagination. Gervonta Davis, Ryan Garcia, Teofimo, and recently Shakur Stevenson has captured the imaginations of the fans. When the lights were bright, when it was their big night, their first big night, they came through. They came through. Randy say, yo, punch. Like you always say, modern day warriors, modern day gladiators, they put their life on the line for a pure entertainment. When the lights were bright, when it was their first title to capture, or their big night, or that fight that really tests, this is going to be the test. This is the test fight. They capture the imaginations of the fans. You don't know what I'm talking about, guys? Do you know what I'm talking about? Am I making sense? Let me know if I'm not making sense yet, so that I could show you. Am I making sense? Hold on. Well, now Devin Haney's leading the way. Everybody go vote right now. Vote. If one have to go, 1 have to go. 3 stays to capture the imagination of the fans, to keep boxing afloat, to keep boxing alive, to have boxing as an exciting sport that people want to come to the sport of boxing and see something special, see something great, see something that entertains them. 1 have to go. 3 could stay. Go vote right now. But do y'all understand what I'm saying? This is no shades on Devin Haney, but this is the truth. Ladies and gentlemen, this is why some people be like, hey, yo, Punch, man, you a cool motherfucker. Some people be like, man, you hating. No. I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm going to tell you the truth when I'm on the panel, like right now, and I'm going to tell you the truth if I'm doing media credentials or something like that, and you're going to look at me, I don't run from nobody. I'm not no avatar motherfucker that be like, hey, yo, saying all this shit about a fighter, and then I don't show my face. See, y'all know that I was going in on Leonard Ellaby. And I was interviewing Calvin Ford. He was right there. I was right there. You feel me? Now, peep this. Give me 1 second. Think about this, y'all. The reason why, even though that Devin Haney is undisputed, is because he does not capture the imagination. He doesn't cultivate the fans. He doesn't do it. He is not believable. And I'm gonna keep it real. The boxing fans don't want Devin Haney leading the way. See, let me give you a glimpse of what I'm talking about, because I gotta prove it to you. In their biggest night, this is what these guys did. And in Devin Haney's biggest night, he put the people in Australia to sleep. On these guys' biggest night, everybody was off their seats. You understand what I'm trying to say? On their biggest night, fans was out off their seats. On Devin Haney's biggest night, people fell asleep. And if we're coming and we're leaving an era of Mayweather when he got older, because Pretty Boy Flow was very highly exciting, but people felt like, damn, Floyd Mayweather is boring. We want something exciting. That's why the boxing had a cloud. It was going to a coma. We need something exciting. Here comes the welterweight division. We can see Keith Thurman. Here in the heavyweight division, we got Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder to wake up the boxing world. We need something to wake us up. This is why in the beginning I wasn't really a Tyson Fury fan, because he was too big to be flown like a butterfly, stinging like a bee. You're supposed to demoralize your fighter, and he changed his ways. Even Shakur Stevenson understands what boxing needs, because even before the hearing fight, he apologized to the world. He apologized to the boxing community that I would not perform like that no more, even though that he pitched a shutout. Shakur Stevenson needed to apologize to the fan because he understands what boxing needs at this period of time. And Shakur Stevenson, in his biggest night to become a 2-division world champion versus a respectable Marine and a fighter and a champion, Jamal Herring, he stopped Jamal Herring. When Gervonta Davis became a champion, he stopped Jose Pedraza. When Teofimo Lopez became a champion, he knocked out Richard Comey. When Devin Haney became a champion, a respectable champion, he put people to sleep. And that's the reason why he's not the top dog. You want me to give you the reason? I'll show you. Check this out. Look at the screen right now.
Oh, what a big shot by Lopez.
True. That's what blood does.
That is it.
Reynoso saying to Ryan Garcia, you're young. Fires and he goes down.
Only highlight I could show of Devin Haney. That's the most memorable highlight of Devin Haney, doing pad work with Floyd Mayweather Sr. That's the only exciting thing that you've seen from Devin Haney. Now, do you understand what I'm talking about? Do you understand what I'm talking about? Do y'all understand or no? Let me put it again so y'all can understand what I'm talking about. Let me put it again. This is the reason why. This is the reason why.
Oh, what a big shot by Lopez.
Two. That's what blood does.
That is it.
Reynoso saying to Ryan Garcia, "You're young." And he goes down.
Haney still going. That's the reason. People don't want him to be the front the front guy. Why is he fighting Lomachenko anyway? That's one of the primary fights in the sport of boxing. It's important to me as a hardcore boxing fan. I understand it, but I also understand why the fans is not clamoring over Devin Haney. I understand it, and I've been telling him since day one, you have to perform. You have to compete, not about winning. It's not only about winning, but it's how you win and how you lose. Pitbull Cruz put up a fight versus Gervonta Davis, and his stock rose up. Why? Because the way he performed, even in the L. Devin Haney in his biggest night put people to sleep. Devin Haney wins for him. The other guys win for them and the fans and the sport of boxing. I don't go into a boxing fight so a fighter could be like, well, hey, it's the sweet science. A win is a win. Boo. People in Australia are just snapping and stuff like that. A whole packed stadium. You had the perfect opponent. Everybody knew that Devin Haney was going to win. You had the perfect opponent. He was right in front of you. He didn't go nowhere. He didn't run. Boo. That's the reason why this is the biggest fight. If Devin Haney was knocking out people, if Devin Haney was looking sensational, I'm not talking about outpointing. The fans don't care about appointing. Even when it's a Saturday night and there's a fight and everybody go get their drinks, you're not throwing a fight party for Devin Haney. You're not throwing a fight party. Are you nuts? You ain't doing a barbecue on a Devin Haney bout. See, you call it a Devin Haney bout. You don't call it a fight. Oh, yo, but it's the sweet signs. You know what I'm saying? It's boxing, it's boxing. At the end of the day, you want to see a fight. We have been spoiled, ladies and gentlemen. We have been spoiled. You're not wasting your Saturday. There is not even highlights. On his biggest night, Devin Haney, his highlight reel is doing pad work with Floyd Mayweather Sr. When the lights were bright, and look, people gonna be like, hey, yo, but your boy Teofimo Lopez, he didn't knock out Lomachenko. Matter of fact, him not knocking out Lomachenko exceeded the expectations. Listen to me very, very clear. If y'all gonna be like, oh, but you contradicting yourself because Teofimo Lopez, when he beat Lomachenko, he didn't knock him out. He did what you thought he couldn't do. See, you could imagine Teofimo Lopez knocking out Lomachenko. You couldn't imagine him outboxing Lomachenko, and that's what made that win even greater than just Teofimo Lopez knocking him out. Because it was not about, the bigger guy. No. It was about skill for skill. He shut that dude up. He put him in handcuffs for the first round. We ain't never seen Lomachenko like that in our life. Never. But ladies and gentlemen, we're going to keep on going. Hold on. A special fighter on a special day, April 22nd. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Floyd Schofield, a.k.a. Kid Austin. About to steal the show April 22nd.
Right.
Yeah, now Floyd Schofield Sr., father, trainer, manager, orchestrator, architect. I'm going to give you all the things.
Give it up. Yes.
If I got a bunch of AKA, I got to give you all a bunch of AKA. Yo, what's good? Hold on, let me put this low so the people can see you better.
What's going on? Golden
Nah,
Boy
matter of fact, so
Promotion. I see them in the messages.
what's good? What's good? Floyd Schofield, aka Kid Austin. How's it going? Is the foot all right?
Oh yeah, my foot great. My
Is all
foot-
right?
Yeah.
Do we need to sue anybody? You know what I'm saying? Do we need to sue anybody? Yo, so tell us, man. It's good news. It's good news. Y'all already know. Floyd is with Golden Boy Promotions. He's gonna be performing in one of the biggest nights in the sport of boxing. Good move. See, Dad, no good move. You could have signed with somebody else and probably would have never had this date. You know, the star aligned himself. Floyd got this date. Probably still the show. You know, tell us about tell us about what's new, what you're working on, who's the opponent, what you feel about the night.
I feel like I'm excited. Like if it's a blessing to just be on the the TV portion of the card. Like that's crazy.
You don't know yet.
Well, we don't know, but
you're giving out too much.
I know, and I'm gonna put it in the universe. You feel me? Nah, but
Yeah, you keep promoting stuff like that, and I Oscar and Bernard gonna be like, we need, he need to start the show, or we gotta put him. He need to be televised. He need to be televised
for sure. And it's the 35-pound weight division. I'm in that weight. Come on now.
A stacked division with young, hungry lions. You know what I'm saying? Like we could just go on, and we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there because there's a lot of people calling the names out. They calling your name out now, huh? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
They calling the name out. Now it's getting juicy for us.
Jen said, "I love Floyd."
I love you too, baby. No.
He changed. What you see? He changed.
Nah, but it's just a blessing, just being on the card. Joe.
That's what's up. Let me take this part out. You know what I'm saying? We don't want the Gervonta tank, even though that's matter of fact. Let me leave it there because y'all gonna be fighting in that card. And I think it's gonna be a special. Hold on, not that one. It's gonna be.
You was not playing.
It's gonna be a special. It's gonna be a special day. Yo, matter of fact, how y'all feel about the press conference, man?
We waiting.
Hey.
I thought y'all was gonna be in New York. To be honest, I was thinking, yo, yeah, gonna come to New York and stuff like that.
We doing a press conference in Vegas.
Yeah,
we doing that press conference.
How you feel about that? That press conference, man.
I feel like don't get me wrong. The first press conference, Ryan kind of came off like kind of timid and whatnot, but then the second one, it was kind of like he didn't care. Like he was clowning, taking everything. I was like, oh, okay, you might want to chill out though. But I'm excited for this fight. It got me like I'm after my fight, I'm gonna be right up in there watching. But it's gonna be a good fight.
That's what's up. Does it motivate you and inspire you? Because you're like, even though that that's the same division. I know it's a catch weight. We're gonna get there. We're gonna talk about that a little bit too. I know it's a catch weight, but it's the lightweight division, right? And as a fighter, you're looking at that, you'd be like, yeah, my time is coming.
Yeah,
and I'm not too far away. I'm already with the team that's making these big shows.
Mm-hmm.
Oscar De La Hoya was talking about y'all in New York City when he was like, yeah, you see this kid, Floyd Schofield. That's the guy that I want to put in the ring with the guys that everybody else was talking about. Do you smell it like do you feel it's inevitable that you're gonna be in that, you're gonna headline that type of that you don't know who's gonna be the opponent, but you're gonna headline a fight like that?
For sure. Most definitely real soon too. Like I feel like this is just my time to make a statement and let everybody know I'm here. And then after that, it's like sky's the limit. Like I might be having my own main event again next. So we'll see.
So we might be fighting a guy, his record 21-1, 17 knockouts. They was offering us some other guys lousy. I'm like, nah, give us that guy. The one that
he wasn't lousy, but
no, the other guy was the one who stopped or
he dropped Brandon Lee, but he been off for like a year and a half.
I mean, a year and a half in boxing today is like almost everybody is like a year and a half.
4 losses or 5 losses. Yeah. So I want to take the guy that got 1 loss and a lot of knockouts. We want the challenge.
Especially it's gonna be in front of everybody. It's like I want to, make a statement.
That and you know what? That's good because in the end of the day, you in the stack division, you want to know that you're ready. You know what I'm saying? You want to know that you're ready. You want the experience with good world-class fighters, because you in a division where a year and a half, maybe a year, depending how you looking sensational. The more sensational you're gonna look, the more the TV gonna want you, the more the bag is there, the more that they're gonna want you. Especially right now, I feel like right now, like boxing is not wasting their time. If you look at the schedule right now, it's like nah. Look, we need to put some fights. That's it. You know, I think no lie, you're gonna do something big in less than a year and a half. I really think so.
For sure, I agree.
I know so. You gotta figure I know. We number 9 in the WBA. After this, we waiting to see if this is gonna be for the continental title, and then the next we can challenge for the world title, the regular world title. So we know what's coming. We already got the international, WBA international. This is the next one that we go for the world title next year.
Yeah, because the off the top already. Like I didn't even gotta look at the rankings, and they could flip it all around they want. But the lightweights right now, look: Gervonta Davis, Ryan Garcia, Devin Haney, Lomachenko, Shakur Stevenson, Keyshawn Davis, Pitbull Cruz. Maybe
wait, Keyshawn Davis ain't in that whole category.
No, I'm not saying in that category. What I'm saying that the top 10 right away. Like
Keyshawn.
But I'm saying that even both of y'all, that y'all young, right? But that's the names that's what it's talked about. So you're ready in the sense. Frank Martin as well. Shout out to Frank Martin, right? Michel Rivera, I like Michel Rivera. He lost and stuff like that, but those are the guys that everybody's talking about right now. That's it, you know. So of course, right now we want to see the mix and match of those fights. After the fight that you just had, what have you been working on, man? What have you been working on?
I just been working on pumping my jab more, and wearing better socks. That's about it. Because I feel like even with my foot being messed up, I pitched a shutout. But I got hit only like 9 times in that fight, if that. And then this is a guy that's never been dropped before, and he fought great competition. So like, I mean,
yeah, he just ain't want to go down, man.
Yeah, he was a tough guy. You like I heard from. I was so mad I didn't get the knockout, but then everybody kept telling you're not gonna knock everybody out. Let's be realistic.
Yeah, but there's certain fighters that for them they going already with a loser mentality, but their winning is if I could go a whole 12, whole 10.
Yeah,
they ain't trying to win the fight. They just trying to stay up.
I feel like that's what he had. He was like, shoot, I know I'm not gonna win, but let me just. He ain't gonna get me up out of here. And all credit to him, he was a tough guy. Right. But I ain't letting that happen the next fight because my feet gonna be perfectly fine.
But look, you were just throwing power shots at the power shots. But even though, even when I was watching, I said, man, just take a little steam off, man. Mix the punches.
Power shots. That's the weird thing.
Turn on my feet.
That wasn't even a power shot.
It's like you know your son better than everybody, but I'm just when I'm watching like, damn, this kid don't get tired, because power shots really get you, to get you tired. But you threw them shots without stopping. You didn't get tired. You didn't get winded. You didn't look like you. It looks like you could go another 10, 12 rounds.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Throwing them same shots.
I love fighting.
But hold on real fast. You got somebody paid.
Oh my. Rider of the Storm said, "Yo, Kid Austin versus Brandon Lee in the near future."
Brandon can't take paid power, but Miss Joe
decent fighter.
Yes, she's been following us a while, and yes, we're gonna watch Keyshawn all day. There was another question on there. Punch ass Kid why he keep pushing down his trunks.
Y'all keep asking me that secret.
That person might be fresh to asking that. They might not even know.
Good looking out, Rider of the Storm. Which one? Which question?
It says it's from Burnett Conley, something like that. It says Punch asked him why he keep pushing down his trunks when he is fighting.
The reason is because I got used to getting into a habit because at first my growing power would keep rising up. But then I learned every time I do that, that person, no matter who, I think it's like most.
You can't tell that part.
Well,
because it's part of the strategy.
It's part of the strategy because sometimes
if you tell them
some people will you know, kind of take their eyes off for a second. And by that
still
time,
told.
but I mean, they're not gonna catch it anyway.
I mean, yeah, there's some fighters that got their stuff. I think I asked you that a while ago. You know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
did.
what's this thing? You're not you could get caught in between you doing that and stuff like that.
And I know,
Or you're disguising it. You're disguising something about to fly, so a left hook to the body or something.
I know people gonna try to do that because they see me, you know, or do that. So I know people gonna try, and I'm watching for it. I actually knocked the dude out because I did it, and he
tried to come in.
That was like a feint. That's the Kid Austin feint.
I got it right in scoring, but anyway.
That's what's up. That's what's up. How's Ronnie Shields? How is that chemistry right now?
We don't know. We don't train with Ronnie Shields. I mean, Ronnie is my advisor. He's not our coach.
He come to my fights.
He comes to the fights.
Okay. No, I'm saying, but it's still part of the team. You know what I'm saying? Because I already know the chemistry. I know the chemistry with father and son. You know what I'm saying? But when I see some new faces, I'm like, okay, so what's the chemistry there?
Yeah, that's my advisor. Like if Floyd, Lord forbid, which would never happen, got cut in the fight, Ronnie will be going in to guide that way because
he won't be
Daddy
able to
Mo
handle
kick
it.
in right. I know me. Daddy Mo kick in, and now I'm worried about the cut more than the strategy.
Okay.
So that's why Ronnie is there.
That's what's up. Look, I think this is going to be a good event, and I'm very happy you're going to be in it. That's why I'm going to be talking about this event because you're in it as well. So, and you're going to be helping this event at the same time. It's not only the headline, but what do you think this fight does for boxing?
Hopefully it get everybody to start fighting each other. Cause man, this fight took a while to make, being honest. So it's like, man, if these two can do it, why can't y'all? So I feel like it's a big fight. Like, and you know, I'm one to criticize boxing a lot, but I'm a beater. I'm gonna be on the edge of my seat just waiting for somebody to get dropped. And man, whoever get dropped, that's what I was going for the whole time.
Yo,
whoever does the dropping. Yeah, that's what I'm going to say. Not whoever get dropped.
Now, let me ask you your opinion on this one because this is the biggest, probably arguably the biggest fight in the sport of boxing. Not only the biggest fight in the division that you're on. You got to stack division, right? But one guy is undisputed. But this is the biggest fight. Why is a mix and match with a Devin Haney is not the biggest fight? It's not like, and let me just add to the question because some people may be like, oh, but you know, Tank and Ryan got the social media backing. But if you remember, Devin Haney was the first social media sensation. You know what I'm saying? In YouTube. It wasn't even Ryan. It wasn't even Tank. Devin Haney was the first one. So it can't be an excuse that he don't have a social media following. Why isn't he even though he's undisputed, it's not the guy that people he's the top dog. He's the biggest fight. Everybody should be chasing him. Why you think is that? You in that you in that division?
Because he's boring. He said he's hugging. He's boring. Nobody
want to see that. Come on now, like
I was gonna be more politically correct.
I'm not, but being honest, like
let's be honest, man. We trying to keep the sport afloat.
Like, no, but listen, before y'all go on to that man,
you go first.
That's his thing. No, this is it. Remember when Frazier won the titles because Ali got stripped, and because they did until they fought, he's not really the champion. Mm-hmm. Now Devin got his first belt through the email, whatever how he got it. So people automatically didn't respect him because of that brick that in his foundation that you didn't earn that title. Some felt. Mm-hmm. So then fighting Kambosa, everybody know Kambosa is a C-level fighter that got lucky that night because this guy was going through complications. And he couldn't do a rematch because he couldn't make that weight anyway. So Kambosa got lucky, so Devin went over there and beat an easy guy. So people not respecting that because that's not a fighter. Not saying Devin can't fight, not saying Devin not gifted. But he have yet to prove to these people by stepping up fighting somebody. So now he need to fight a Shakur, he need to fight a Tank, a Lopez. He need to fight somebody to solidify that he's a real champion.
And you know what I'm saying? Like, because we could see it from a whole different perspective. People say that the belts are watered down, or some people be like, we don't need the belts. Some people be like, nah, we need the belts. Legacy reigns supreme. I also think that the hardcore boxing fans has gotten smarter in identifying what's really real. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? We could see the rankings and we like, nah. No, that's not what it is. He's not really a top guy. He's not really an A level. He's not really an elite fighter. I think that the boxing fans has become smarter in identifying the politics of the sport of boxing, where before probably they didn't understand it more. So now it's like I look at Kid Austin and I'm like, he a top dog, meaning he's a top lightweight. I don't need to see other fights to be like, oh, nah, I gotta see more, kid. Nah, I gotta see. Nah. You passed the eye test already. Like Boots Ennis passed the eye test. Like Virgil Ortiz passed the eye test. We already identified that you are a special fighter. And that's why I could already put you on top 10. You know what I'm saying? Right. You beat this guy, you knocking out this guy. You're gonna knock him, you're gonna stop this guy. They're gonna engage it with the Brandon Lee, right? Brandon Lee got put down. And then they're gonna, you know what they're gonna be saying? Kid also could fight at 140. That's what's gonna happen.
147 if I wanted to. Man, I'm telling y'all, I grew. Like, there's this one guy.
Don't get him started.
No, I'm just saying, there's this one guy who came, you know, he was all like, oh, you're not 5'10, you're not 5'11. He got here, he was like, man, you big. I was like, yo. So I could fight at 140 if I wanted to. I could go up and fight at 140, but I make 135 easy, so.
Do you have to limit yourself, or does it have to be like a plan? Like I'm a lightweight, but can you just be like, hey, yo, I'm a lightweight, I'm a junior lightweight, junior welterweight. It is what it is. I could fluctuate. I could be ranked in
telling too many secrets, Punch. You know, Henry Armstrong is one of our favorites, so you're telling so many secrets, Punch.
Nice.
If we're gonna make history, what you think we're gonna do, Punch? We're gonna fluctuate and we're gonna hold all the belts.
Yeah, it's like I make 135 easy, and plus you already know I got unfinished business here with about 3 of them. So,
well, who? I want to know. Can you tell the people?
You know the 2 Twitter fingers. The 2
you gotta
Twitter
be
fingers.
politically correct.
Okay.
They done told us this already.
Oh yeah, but. Let me.
I know they said. I see a lot of new people in the chat. I don't know who who you talking about, kid? Who you talking about?
Nah, it's just.
Did we answer some of these questions because they didn't?
Not everybody on Twitter. Some people on TikTok. Some people on IG.
He's gonna have 2 unified champions on his resume.
Don't. Hey,
Loma beat who? Who do Loma beat? Pound for pound, King.
Let me see, kid. Let me see. Keyshawn Davis. He's been talking. The Silver Olympian, been talking, kid.
About what? He been lying.
Talking and lying.
He's flat out lying. So we lose respect for that because it's good promoting a fight. But when you say you called me and I got nervous, and then you called my promoter and they said leave Kid Austin alone, and that's a flat out lie. We ain't gonna lie in the public. That's a flat out lie because they work for us. So the bottom line, you want to fight, we could fight. I call Cam and call Austin, they'll put on that fight. We don't have that type of contract you got. So go ask your boss, could you fight? And then bring your ass on over here so we can slaughter you by the 2nd round. You know you can't take a punch, Keyshawn. You know you can't punch. He said he was gonna break me down. So let me respond to Mr. Keyshawn. This government didn't break me down as a black man raising another black man. How are you gonna affect me?
No, I'm playing.
You ain't even on my level. You ain't even a god yet. We would destroy you.
He's a little boy.
So anyway, stay in your lane, son, because we will destroy you.
Damn, hey, Bernard Hopkins said that he's the biggest instigator, man. Hey, let me be a little instigator myself. You know? Hello, Keyshawn. Hey, Keyshawn Davis gonna be here tomorrow, man. He gonna be. I'm interviewing him tomorrow.
He can us if he need to. Have a contract. Let's make the terms up there if he need to. While the fans there, let's get to some agreement there, Mr. Keyshawn, Mr. Businessman. Let's do business.
All right.
A lot of these fighters run to Twitter for some reason. I don't know if that's a safe place or something, but they run to Twitter a lot.
They call for help. That's the way they get the feds watching. They calling for help. That's all they do.
I think that's been, to be honest, I think that has been the highlight of boxing last year. It was just the Twitter wars. You know what I'm saying? There was more Twitter wars than wars in the ring.
For real.
Right? Like, I think I get my news on Twitter. I don't even watch it on CNN, MSNBC, or Fox. I'll be watching Twitter. Like, I wake up, Twitter, trending. That's my news.
Hey, it's weird, too. Like, I could do all this talking on Twitter, but can't make a fight happen. But that's them. So,
but they don't have that power in their contract. They work for these people. I don't.
yeah, y'all got bosses. I know.
bosses.
I'm
It's a
sorry.
difference.
My
We
bad.
They got to tell Bobby Arim, Todd the Buff, Top Rank. Let's go, Keyshawn Davis. Let's go, businessman. See, Keyshawn Davis, you gonna call yourself a businessman? Then you gotta handle the business like Schofield said.
And then everybody run this excuse. Keyshawn only got 6 fights. This is a silver medalist. He's supposed to be the top notch of boxing. He got over 300 fights. He was brewing like crazy. So come on now. If he wanted to fight, he'll fight. But I think that young man is scared, and nothing wrong with being scared. Nothing wrong with being scared.
You think he's scared, kid?
I ain't Andy Cruz. I'll tell you that one right now. For what? Like that? Andy Cruz got him 5-0. So I ain't in there just to get some points and back up out of there and move my feet. It's a whole different ball game. So I mean, it don't even gotta be a fight.
Kid Austin has grown, man. I remember when Kid was just, I respect you.
Nah, this one.
That's
I was not talking like that.
But this one will be business personal. He took it personal. You talk about his dad now. Okay, you stepped in the lane now. So now let's really fight.
We're
not gonna box. We're gonna fight in it.
Not to be honest, I didn't even know that he said something about you. What I didn't get to that. To be honest,
he said that he's gonna break me down mentally since I'm his corner. He's attacking the fathers. Any father who's doing their son thing, he's attacking the fathers first, and I'm gonna break down the corner and then beat your son behind. So there's somebody daddy now. So now you're getting out of the lane, young buck. You disrespecting the living ancestor.
You get out of pocket.
And so now you're getting out of pocket. So we will put you back in place when we break your jaw. Now to put you back, we will break every bone in your face. Like literally, Keyshawn better stop playing and stay in the boxing lane.
Does it become of course it's gonna become personal, but is it personal now with Keyshawn Davis?
Oh, for sure. Like he can't ever like come up and like shake my hand.
No, it ain't like that. Is it
No, let the son say it.
It's personal in the ring.
It's not like that for him, but like me, I take it like after you done like you don't like what my dad got to do with it. I was calling you out like, and he's just backing his son. Same thing, kind of with Bill. I mean, Bill go overboard, but that's what Bill be doing. Like he's supposed to back his son.
That's what all the fathers gonna do.
Don't get in your feelings because I got my dad backing me. Like so, it's personal for me. Like especially like I ain't gonna say I'm gonna punch him outside the ring. That's not what I'm gonna do. But in the ring, it's gonna be a whole different story. Like,
man, see, Dad, you can't stop it. That's his personal. Can't say nothing about the pops. Can't say nothing.
He think because he got Terrence Crawford team, he better. Okay.
Hey, you would be hopping Oscar De La Hoya. You were legends.
For real.
But Keyshawn ain't that good. Keyshawn can't fight movers. The Cuban showed him that. And then you find a mover with power, Keyshawn will get this.
Oh, you talking about Andy Cruz?
Yeah, Keyshawn needs to fight that back. He can't fight movers. Everybody that Keyshawn will be somebody that's.
I told y'all I got his number on. He keep messing with me on Twitter. I got Andy Cruz on speed dial.
Yeah, all of this is because Keyshawn keep poking at us. We minding our business. Everything, Twitters, everything for Keyshawn.
He tweeted about me the day before my fight. Like, bro, I called you out months ago in October when I fought Daniel Rosas. Now the day before the zone fight on my Alexis Rocha card. Now you want to say something? Okay. He just wants some attention.
Hey yo, but peep this also. Kid already headlined his first bout when he signed with Golden Boy Promotion. He already headlined.
Yeah.
So you a headliner.
Yeah.
Of course, you're not gonna headline this fight, but of course, it's still a big opportunity.
We might be the co-main, and this is one of the biggest things out here. But we might be the co-main bunch.
Yo, that would be big, bro. That would be
it
big.
Miles up.
Like people forget, even that's Canelo Alvarez was the co-main to Floyd Mayweather. You know,
it's a huge card. Even if you anywhere on the televised portion,
it's only 3 televised fights, so I'm making one of them.
It's huge.
Bro. This is a big fight, man. I'm happy. I'm actually very, very happy that y'all on this card. So we went through one name, you know what I'm saying? What was the other name? What was the other name?
Who's Shakur? Somebody sure got Shakur in there. Everybody at 135. Who's that? RC3 NYC. What that mean? So I don't know the question, but he got Shakur there for. We done went in camp, got Shakur ready for his fights. And
have y'all and Shakur gone back and forth?
Nah, right? Shakur even made a statement out there. That's what I'm cool. Shakur said it's hard fighting Floyd. He's awkward and strong. So Shakur already gave praise to the young buck. So it's out there in the media already. So we know Shakur and Floyd going to run on a head course collision for that belt at 135. So we ready to fight Shakur. So
and he's still my favorite fighter till I have to fight him. So
Devin Haney is still talking about you as well.
Devin running.
You know, running. Keep talking. He got 2 million followers. You know, you gave me some publicity. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. I said, who know?
We need to hope Devin. Oh my God. Y'all better hope nobody get him before us. Because then people would say, y'all said he was like that. Y'all said he wasn't a real fighter. He was a YouTube fighter. People don't believe us. But if we get
YouTube fighter. And look, you know them, you know these guys because you spar with them. You never spar with Ryan Garcia, right?
Nah.
That's the only one. We got 2 camps for Tank. Shakur Stevenson camp getting him ready. Devin, Sean Porter, Robert Easton Jr., Jojo Diaz, all these people we got ready for their fight. So, and all of them know Floyd. So it's so good. So he talking about his peers. These ain't like just people he kind of cap on. These are people he worked with.
And I always get invited back. So
hey, so let's of course, how is Tank? You've been in 2 camps. What do you feel about you already talked about how Shakur Stevenson you in camp. We know about that. But in depth, how is being in camp with Gervonta Davis? How do you describe him?
Tank work hard. Tank work hard for sure.
Yeah.
Out of all the people I've been in camp, he's probably the hardest worker.
And he's the most serious. After everything, he goes straight to the hotel. He go home. He rest up while everybody else play pool or go wherever. Tank take his ass home and sit up.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Because people can have a misconception. You know, they see the flair. They think he's going to the club. He's being, you know, a rock and roll, like a rock and roll star. You know what I'm saying? Ride of the Storm. Will you take Devin's girl after you take his O?
Hell no, everybody. Nah. I ain't gonna disrespect the
What you trying to say? She been around the block a few times?
I'm gonna say she's a queen and she's somebody's daughter, and we gotta respect that young lady, however she is. So Devin, I wish them well in their relationship.
Oh, they broke up.
Well, that's on them. We don't wanna.
Ain't he married now? He got married at the Jake Paul fight.
I heard. I see, no. I just seen the clip probably 2 hours ago.
He got married. He got married to
in Mecca. In Mecca, right?
Nah, he got married to a chick that was in a sex ring, like in 2011, some crazy stuff like that. But that's them. So
not as a Muslim, he didn't do that. Not unless she cleaned up.
I seen a clip with somebody.
Oh yeah, he a Muslim, so she probably cleaned up.
Yeah, she probably cleaned up. Everybody could clean up.
Justin, good looking out. Justin, I appreciate you with the Cash App, man. I appreciate you, my brother. Good looking out, Rider of the Storm with the super chat. Appreciate you, my brother. Let me get this other one. Fast Steel. Keyshawn said he sent a offer. Is he cap?
He's 100% cap. 100% cap. Punch, you know I don't lie. I come straight and direct and clean. He's straight up cap. And I could call Davies. Let me see if Davies up. So I'm speaking. So
you know you've done it before. You know you call people out. You expose people. Don't play around with seniors.
Hold on. We're not even gonna let them know we're on an interview. We're just gonna ask him. Did Keyshawn ever send the contract to y'all?
Yeah.
All right. Good question, Fast Steel.
If he don't pick up, he gonna call back. Trust me on that one. He gonna call back. And I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna call me back real fast. So y'all can see when I'm sending him.
You gotta come closer.
I am gonna come closer. First I gotta get his name on there. Did they see it?
So
I ain't trying to get a man number, brother. I got no friends. All right, so I'm playing call Me.
Your thing bright.
Real fast. All right, so that's all I'm sending him. I ain't coaching him. I'm sending my phone right on over there. So when he called me, let me put the ringer on. All right, Punch. So when he called back, we're gonna clarify that he sent an offer.
All right.
Keyshawn.
The business, oh man, hey yo, Keyshawn, you say you're the businessman, and if you ain't send no contract and you say you sent something, you're gonna have to answer to something tomorrow.
Yeah,
you're gonna have to answer that out, and I'm gonna cut this clip. I'm gonna cut this clip.
And he don't got no power to send no contract. So where that's coming from?
Come on, Keish. Come on, Keish.
Well, we
don't let them expose you like that, Keish.
Oh, but let me tell you, this will promote a mega fight if Keyshawn take that fight in at least in a year. That would be a good fight. People will watch that. Keyshawn versus Kid Austin.
Ooh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. People would love to see that fight now. I think that would be bigger than even, look, the young fighters are fighting. That's why I like that fight with Frank Martin and Michelle Rivera. I think it was good for boxing. They wasn't waiting for no belt or nothing like that. Look at Stanionis versus Virgil Ortiz. No strap, but that's a good fight. That's a good fight. Sims Jr. Remember with Sim Jr. for Elvis Rodriguez? That was a good fight. It was a good fight.
Somebody asked you that same question. Did he reach out to Senior? Keyshawn Davis never reached out to me. He never reached out to Cameron Davies. He never reached out to Golden Boy. He never reached out to Michael Miller, my assistant. He never reached out at all. I know Keyshawn and them. I know people they know. He could call one of his guys to call us. It ain't even like that serious. He could call people to call us. He know people. We sat and ate with him and his mama, y'all. So Keyshawn could call us if he wanted to fight us. So don't believe the bullshit, all right? Not believe bullshit.
Look, you done it before, and it went viral. You called the bullshit out before.
To me, why they do that to me, Punch? I be minding my damn business. For real.
You remember the other time, Senior came with the nice orange looking on religious there. He said, man, F that, man. Ain't nobody gonna disrespect me around here.
Nah.
Hey, forget the Buddha, Senior.
Never that.
He gassed it now.
That's me. This is work. When you see FS Promotions, I'm still the president of FS Promotions. I'm still a promoter. So I got to do my job. But when you see me in my religious clothes, that's who I am. That do not put your hands on me because there is armed security. So in that mode, that's not work mode. Leave me alone. In this mode, you can pop crap.
Fast Steel, good looking out, Fast Steel. He said, Ricky Dickey. Wow. Said it's great because there can be rematch later on. Yeah. You and Keyshawn.
Man, that take the first fight. He's lying to y'all about sending an attorney. I think he really want to take a fight. We shouldn't even be talking about Keyshawn. Why are we wasting this much time on Keyshawn? He lied to y'all about sending an offer. The boy don't want to fight. He put out a video talking about we bullying him.
On live. He was talking about we being bullying him.
And I didn't see that. Damn, I gotta be more on IG, man. I ain't see that.
I'm telling y'all, go on IG, his interview. He started talking about bullies and how he's being bullied, y'all, and all this other stuff, but he started the nonsense. So this is what's going on. So we leaving Keyshawn alone before we get any cease and desist shit, that type of stuff. Because he can front right there, but we know what's on the back end, y'all. So let's leave
I ain't gonna get y'all sued or nothing like that.
Mr. Keyshawn, we wish you well in his career. If you want to fight us, the doors is open.
All right. But now a lot of people is having your name in their mouth, so we just gotta clear the air, we gotta clear the air, kid.
We want to fight Pitbull Cruz. Let's clear that air. That's who we would like to fight. Pitbull Cruz.
That would be stylistically, that would be a good fight.
Yeah, we're on our way to fight Tank because we getting ranked, so we running into a crash course with Tank for the WBA regular title.
Pitbull Cruz is like number 5.
So we would like to get Pitbull first and then him.
I doubt they give you him though, because when I spoke to Sean Gibbons, PBC just now.
They just did a deal, and don't act like that their well is overflowing.
No, I know. I know. I just because the energy that when I interview Sean Gibbons, and I even mentioned.
Hold on.
Exclusive.
Cam, I have a fast question.
My kids have my phone. What's up, bro?
All right. Did Keyshawn Davis reach out to you with an offer to fight Kid Austin?
Keyshawn Davis has never reached out to me for anything.
That's what I was thinking. We just wanted to know. We just wanted to know.
What I'm saying is, like, I saw the comment, like you said that Keyshawn Davis has never reached. The first person I called was you. If he did, there's no.
Thank you, Cam.
But we can make that fight happen.
We could make that. That's what I told him. I told him we could make that fight happen.
We'd have to work with Golden Boy, but we can make that fight happen, like right now.
Thank you, Cam. We appreciate you so much.
Cinco de Mayo. If he wants to do Cinco de Mayo, tell him to strap it up.
Okay, it's in the air. You was recorded. We gotta get back to the interview. I just wanted them to know what my partner said. All right.
Never reach out.
All right, now.
Sean Davis.
You's a liar.
I didn't expect that. That was funny, bro. That was funny. I told y'all he ain't.
All right, let's leave that man alone. We cleared the air. Let's leave him alone, y'all.
King gonna have to answer to this, huh?
Punk bitch nigga, you owe me money.
And if he need me to get Oscar on the phone, we can also do that now. You don't need me to dig deep on him and waste Oscar time. He lied. He flat out lied. Keyshawn Davis do not want to fight Kid Austin.
And Cameron didn't know nothing about nothing, so y'all see.
Bud is absolutely committed to the fight.
You's a
I need that clip.
Hey, I'll send it to you.
And you heard Cam say we can make the fight. He'll talk with them. We can make the fight. So now what's up, Keyshawn? You want to send an offer? He even gave you the date time for the fight.
You ain't got a lot of time, brother.
Damn, Keyshawn. So man, the business ain't right.
Nah, the business ain't shit. That ain't business. That ain't how you do business. If you don't want to fight us, just say you don't want to fight. It's that simple. You don't have to fight us.
Shout out to Cameron Davies. You know what I'm saying? Doing great things, man. Doing great things in the sport of boxing and the entertainment field, man. I love when y'all sign with them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, y'all still partners and stuff like that. But I even love the way that he had he still got the arena? They still got that?
You guys still got everything.
Y'all still in San Antonio?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. How y'all don't want to leave San Antonio and stuff like that? Because y'all getting big. Y'all know how big people get. They go to Hollywood or something like that. They go to Las Vegas.
Nah, these are people.
I like being here.
Our Spanish brothers, like in San Antonio, it's a melting pot. We got white, black, Spanish, and there's no racial shit on our parts.
No,
yeah.
When I was in San Antonio, that's how I felt. Like I'm like, yo, this is a nice melting, area. You know what I'm saying? Like every couple I saw in the mall was biracial. It was like it was beautiful to see. I like Texas. I love the food in San Antonio, man. Oh man. Yeah.
But we still got our apartment in Austin. He's still Kid Austin. So, but he be in San Antonio more because he trains so much.
Do you like the training there because it's also great sparring out there?
I got man. You know how hard it is to find sparring. You know, everybody. I got a reputation out here that I don't know how to with people.
My fault. My fault. I just forgot who you are when I asked that question.
People came up to me and they was like, "You want to know why you get sparring? Or why you don't get sparring?" I'm like, "Why?" They was like, "Because you got a reputation and you don't know how to work with people." I'm like, it's sparring. I'm not here to work with you. I got a job to do. I got to practice my job.
See what I got to deal with as a manager? So we got to fly spar partners in.
You seen Creed, right? The new Creed.
Yeah.
You see how Dame was sparring? We ain't coming to play no games.
Facts. How you like the movie Creed? Any review?
I was supposed to be in it. I was supposed to be playing Damien.
But
what happened?
The work schedule.
Too busy.
We fighting every 3 months. We got to go to training camp. We can't spend 3 to 6 months on a set and have a contract for 4 fights a year. We'll get sued. We can't take that much time off. So that's why I wanted to work.
They were still filming about the time I got signed to Golden Boy. So like I I had a contract. I can't make, be out in Hollywood.
Well, the boy should have been like, hey, yo, get that movie done. Don't worry. You young enough. Don't worry. We go.
Or come, he might be one of the head ones in 3, 4 or something. You never know.
Floyd Diamond Dame.
I like the movie, but it's not one of my favorites out of the Creed, in my opinion.
Nah, it was alright, but it's not the best one.
Yeah.
Why not do that brother like that? Did he direct it?
No, he did a good job directing.
No, I know he did it. No, he did a wonderful job.
I got a bone to pick with him too, though, because he didn't look nothing like me, man.
Michael P. Who is that? Michael P. Jordan or
Nah, Damien. That was based on me, right? Older Damien, but I ain't gonna say nothing.
Damn.
Now how it was based on you. Let's see how
I wouldn't end up like Damien. I was playing. I was tripping. I was playing.
I was about to say.
I felt like they sped the, like it was speed, like the way it went from one moment. Now, like the training monologue was too quick, and that was like
movie. It was too fast.
Yeah, it was too fast.
They should have had more moments from the childhood, and then got into it should have been like a 2-hour movie. If it was 2.5 hours, that would have been a great movie.
You know what's funny? Because as soon as it finished, the first thing I said, it looked like they ran out of budget and they just rushed it to finish it. That's how it felt.
With his daughter now, that's what they're trying to do.
Yeah,
woman boxer. That's what I bet you. Creed 4, man.
Wait for like Creed 6 for that. Like wait for Creed 6 or 5 for that, man. I think they could they could be good a good written part, good. But I like Michael B. Jordan. He was hustling, man. He was hustling. We saw him everywhere, every fight. I think that he did his thing, and that's what I'm proud of. He did his thing, Michael B. Jordan. Shout out to Michael B. Jordan. We need to see you in the big screen too, kid. We see you in the big screen. You already going to be in a big event. We need you in the big screen. We need you in that cologne commercial. We need you in a movie. Something.
It's
we need it.
It's coming. I want to be in a horror movie one day, but how all the black person always out. That ain't gonna be me because
you're gonna be the black person to stay alive.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the one that survived this time. I'm gonna make it out for his brothers. But yeah, I want to be in a horror movie and an action movie. That's my goal, and a romance film. But if I got a lady at that time, I want her to be there with me because that's my baby. So I ain't finna be kissing on another woman. She got to play.
How's the ladies treating you, man? Look. I'm gonna say it like this: fighters. If you hear the stories of fighters that they lose their way, is either drugs, women, and what else?
Drugs and women.
Money.
Nah, not money. Drugs and women.
Drugs and women.
Bring the drugs and women because they don't know how to handle their money.
It's either drugs or either women. You know what I'm saying? But look, the women are drugs too. If you don't know how to handle them and stuff like that.
See me, I ain't like that. I put my career first. I still got
what is that?
Please the women at the same time. A figure, but like at the same time, my money and family come first. But if you're gonna have a woman around you that's not into all that.
You need a jink. If you're gonna have a woman, you need a Jinky Pacquiao. She knows her place.
Yeah,
she ain't trying to be manager. She ain't trying to be a trainer. She ain't trying to be president of Kid Austin and Floyd Schofield promotion. She just take care of the home.
Yeah, you gotta know.
Be Adrian. Be Adrian.
Yeah, just when I come home, rub my feet, all this other stuff, make sure everything taken care of. You're gonna get taken care of. You act like a queen, you get treated like one. So it's all just on the people you have around you. So
all right, we got questions. What is Kid's best punch? Boxing, magic. Next time, I think that's
which one is that one? Let me see. Shout out to Tip Bayless in the building. What's good, Tip? What's good?
So Mr. Bayless.
Yeah. What's your best punch?
Yeah.
I say all of them, but it depends on the day.
I mean, look, Mike Tyson was known for the uppercut. They love uppercut. Hoyer was known for the left hook. Floyd Mayweather pull counter, straight right. Was it Roy Jones Jr. the left hook as well? What's Kid Austin's punch?
That's hard.
It all depends on the opponent, because by the time he get up, he gonna be like, "What, he hit me with a hammer?" Nah, I'm playing. But I say my left foot is like that's gonna definitely shut the lights off. But
I say then, right hand though.
But then I got so much other things I could catch you with. Like it's a lot. It's a lot. But for me, I say my left foot.
You said left foot. So who was your celebrity crush growing up? RC3 NYC asked.
My celebrity crush.
You gotta answer them kind of fast.
Hold on, I gotta think about this, man. I gotta think about this. You know how many crushes I had?
And then Lopez versus Taylor, who you got? That's Tony
Taylor.
Tony Harrison versus Tim Zhu.
Tim Zhu, for sure.
You got Tim Zhu? You know, I got Tony Harrison.
Tim Zhu, he
all right, who was the celebrity crush? Jump at it.
My celebrity crush.
That skinny girl that you tell me about.
Coyle, right?
Yeah.
She ain't my crush no more.
No more.
That was an 18-year-old crush.
Yeah, like
now he got a grown man. Now he a grown man. Now who's the new crush?
Where Oprah at? Let me stop.
He said Oprah. He want he like the Cougars.
That's that billionaire crush.
He like the Cougars. That was a good one. See right there, Dad. You see that? You said, "Let me get Oprah."
Do you remember how he used to be when he first got here, shy?
Yeah.
Look out of that. Look at him.
Yeah.
Taylor, who you
I
got?
said Taylor.
Taylor, no, we wouldn't agree to fight Tank. It'd catch weight and what rehydration cause. But
what do y'all think about that though? Because that's what right now everybody's talking about. Everybody excited about the fight.
I can tell you how much water you could drink.
And it just shows a sense of like you got something in the back of your mind saying he has a chance of beating me if you're gonna drain him, man. Like I don't fight unfair. Like if you're not doing the same thing, why he gotta do it?
Yeah, why you gonna tell me how much water I could drink? That don't make sense. I gotta be thirsty to fight you. This is crazy. I'm like, because I might go up an extra 5 pounds. You walk around 180. Shit, how you gonna tell me I can go up 5 pounds? So anyway.
Tim Baylor said, "Yo, good looking out with the super chat, my brother." He said, "Lock in $50. I got Tony Harrison." I think Tony Harrison gonna pull it off. I think so.
Who are some things we skipped? We almost got everybody. Why you sneak this Rachel Denier?
I ain't sneak this.
He did. You talk about putting a plate? No, I don't know. What they talking about? Punching you do something?
He said the wife isn't trying to. Because come on, guys. Dad, look at them.
Because she his manager.
Ain't no sneak this. Rachel, my home girl. What you talking about, man? Jay Finney. What you trying to start, man? All I'm saying is that he's focused. He's focused, and not everybody could be Rachel Denier. Come on, man. Why you trying to create something right now? Look at these guys, man, trying to put friends go against each other.
Yeah, and I think it's Martin 509. Thank you. Yeah, he's doing that, making them sign the NDA. Everybody that's around him. I think that 30 take Floyd, does your dad run your IG?
Why you trying to talk to me or him? Which one you want?
As a parent, sometimes I do got to look and censor, but most of the time
I don't go on my Instagram.
Here we go. She's asking, are you getting her messages? That's what she asked.
You want me to?
Yeah, you up here play too much.
No, I'm just saying I'll get your messages if that's what you want.
Everybody, people on here.
What do y'all feel about that? That he was saying he was telling Gervonta Davis was telling Ryan Garcia, all you got is a left hook, all you got is a left hook. I said this is what I'm saying. Like I love the fight. I'm really not a fan of the stipulation, the stipulation. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, catch weight is one thing, but then rehydration clause is like you adding it. Are you trying to win the fight before the fight? That's how it seemed to me, And I don't even think that they need stipulation. They've been in 140. They've been in 135. If it's shit, it could be at 140. It could be at 135. I don't understand, but it is what it is. This is boxing. The ace I wanted to do. When do ace stuff.
Yeah, that's one thing about me. I'm gonna fight you fair. I'm gonna let you hydrate to whatever you want. all that other stuff, and I'm gonna beat you fair and square. You know, as a man, like I ain't finna be like, oh, you can't go up this much in weight, your natural body weight, because you know you might get too heavy. Like that defeats the purpose. They wasn't doing that back then.
Right. I don't even understand that. Henry Armstrong was fighting in all multiple divisions while he was a champion. Like it's so soft now. It's weird. But
let me ask you a question.
I ask the question real fast. They asked Floyd if he would Ryan or Tank, how would he beat the other guys?
Ask Floyd if he were Ryan or Tank, how would he beat the other guy? How would you beat? You've been in the ring with Gervonta Davis. How would you beat him?
I'm supposed to give Ryan a game plan.
Yeah, but probably break it down. Don't break it down because in the future you may have to fight him. So break it down with the attributes of Ryan. What does Ryan need to do?
He needs to use all them attributes he got and hope he don't get caught. That's
use that jab.
Use your jab. Use your reach. I don't care. This fight, I'll condone some holding, brother, because you're gonna need to hold, especially when you get hit and see some stuff. Hold on. But you know, go study some Devin before your fight. But that
was a good one. Good jab. Yo,
you got his attributes.
I never heard no fighter that stepped inside a ring with Tank. I never heard nobody said that he doesn't have power. How real is Tank's power?
As real as 180-pound person is. Yo, the boy is 180 pounds, man.
What did Tank say about Kid's power?
Brother, you already know. Don't have me boasting. These people think I'm capping. All they got to do is ask taking them. That's the weird thing. All they got to do is ask all these champions.
You know, right now these questions is you know, what does Kid say about them? But it's gonna be the time where everybody asking them about Kid. The same shit, like what's going on in sparring, like yo, with Haney and Kid, or Kid and Shakur, or Kid and Gervonta Davis during the Sean Porter camp and stuff like that. You've been in world class camps and things of that nature. So you it's good that you already know all these guys, you know, because with 8-ounce gloves, man, tell me the damage you think you'll put on.
Oh, which one?
Shakur Stevenson.
They gonna come
Shakur
out.
wouldn't last. Shakur would try to run. Most of these guys never been hit, man. They never been hit. And the amateur boxing ain't about getting hit hard. It's about pity pat punches.
I'll point you, yeah.
So that's what they got used to. They became champions at pity pat punching. Most of them don't got knockout power, and that's the reason why. Mm-hmm. He was designed strictly to break faces, break jaws. He learned from watching all the classic fighters that had the knockout power. So he was programmed to knock people out. So there are two different styles of fighting. Shakur will try to run, and sooner or later he'll get caught.
Randy, salute. Good looking out with a super chat, my brother. Salute, punch, respect to Senior and Floyd. Keep rocking and doing great things. Good looking out. Appreciate you. God bless. Randy de lo mío.
Anyway, that's clap. Anyway, but we gotta salute Shakur. Shakur is the best one out there. If there was no Kid Austin, Shakur would reign supreme. He beat all of them and stay on top. The thing is, his style is awkward for Shakur. So
yeah, you be switching like crazy. You're a hard puzzle to figure out. You will
and he got a chin of stone. So whatever you hit him with, he ain't going nowhere.
That's what I'm saying.
So that's the crazy thing. People get discouraged.
I've been cracked, man. I'm talking about.
And now that you're televised, right? And in the last several fights, it's like I don't even think they know what if you're a southpaw or orthodox. Like if you listen to the commentator, oh look, he's switching again. He's switching again. Yeah, but at this point, I don't even know if you southpaw or orthodox. I don't know.
He both.
Yeah,
he both.
I throw with both arms.
Like you got power. You got power in both hands, and you could throw them from whether that's the rear hook or the lead hook, and you could switch it up. It don't matter.
Nah, yeah, I can. I'll show y'all one day. I can write with my left hand. I can write with both hands.
Somebody said we being biased because we Golden Boy, but I don't understand what that means.
Y'all don't know.
Bias on what? We've been in camps with this man. I mean, what are we being biased? The truth is witnesses in it. Every camp we go to is packed, is witnesses. Nobody came out and said we lying. So I don't understand that.
Out of everybody in the sport of boxing, what was the starstruck? Any boxer of the past or anybody in boxing, like, yo, I met him. Who was that? Or her?
I'll say as of right now, Floyd Mayweather for sure. He called me right on my debut, right when I was getting ready.
He FaceTimed me.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, that's what's up.
That man, goddamn room is almost as big as my apartment. His bedroom. I'm like, man, but
I would have never thought that.
And that was my first time seeing him with hair. I was like, man, what is this? And it was weird because the phone, I don't know if he had somebody answer his phone for him, but he was like getting on a game or something. He's sitting in his bed. It's huge. He was sitting on his bed, the phone far away. That's how I knew his room was big. Someone would walk up and he grabbed the phone. He like, yo, champ, do your thing. I'm rooting for you. I was like, what?
You were starstruck?
Bro,
he was cheesing.
I was cheesing hard.
I mean, for any guy that just turned pro, Floyd Mayweather FaceTime.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
that's
bro,
gonna make anybody like, oh wow.
So what's the misconception? Because some people be like, they see that he's a braggadocious type of personality. What's the misconception that Floyd behind the scene, but what is the misconception about Floyd Mayweather?
I'd say that probably he's probably a jerk, but he has to put on that image, and look where that image got him. Everybody want to be Floyd now, especially with his money. So he did it right, doing what he had to do. But I think, because I haven't been around Floyd like that. But I think just, he's a good person. He put his family first. He made all that money. And shoot, you a billionaire. You can do what you want. Why they worried about him? Y'all should be trying to get to that point. So, that's his money. He can be how he want to be, act how he want to act. But on the real, I feel like he a real humble person. He just do that to promote his fights.
Fighters rocking hooker purses.
Who want to watch
earrings and purple coats?
Rider of the Storm said, good looking out, Rider of the Storm. He said, what's your views on fighters rocking hooker purses, women earrings, and purple coats?
Is he talking about? Who is he talking about?
Let me show you a picture. I think he's talking about this. I think
for sure
he's talking about. Boom, 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 boom.
All right.
Boom,
Nothing wrong with that, y'all. Nothing wrong with that.
Okay, don't get me wrong. Look at the picture. If he was to take the coat off, had a plain white tee, the chains, the shorts is I like the shorts.
What's killing them the purse? That's what's killing the people. The purse?
No, I don't know.
The purse. It's the purse.
I'm just trying to break down the outfit. You take the coat off.
Go ahead. This is fashion police right now.
The shorts.
What he got on his side?
The shoes go with the diamond chain.
The purse was supposed to stand out.
No,
it's green. Everything matches. Glasses match. So he know colors. That purse was supposed to stand out.
Hold on. This is a father and son moment right here. So y'all just don't have to.
I'm talking about promotion wise. They know people will talk about the purse. Why do you think the purse is green?
No. Hear me out. If I came out with that same outfit,
see, I'm not racist. So I can't. The thing is, you gotta understand. To become elite, to become a certain level, and this is the real for anybody listening. I'm not gonna be going too deep on it, but and this is from being in the A&R and Universal stuff during that time. To get to a certain level, that you gotta play by their rules. There's people that run this whole system. TV networks, all that, they own it. And if they want a man to be defeminized in a certain manner, like carrying a purse, look at your favorite rappers. They carry purses. Look at all of it. That's just the way.
Look at the ballers. They Russell Westbrook was wearing a kilt or a skirt, whatever you want to call it.
To get to a certain level, you got to get there. Goddamn, Kevin Hart was getting pumped on the butt by Shaq. You see that, right? And then now they elite. You gotta understand the system y'all own. Y'all can't be blinded to understand what's happening. Now they know Tate gonna make it. They know he's gonna make it.
See me, they gonna have to come out with a different route. They gonna like something because.
Would you, kid? Would you rock a purse?
No.
See, they don't only give you the choice of the purse, but that's but we ain't gonna give you the choices.
How about if it's a Louis Vuitton endorsement, like a
That's what I was getting. That's what I was getting to. They offer me $1 million.
See,
I
don't know that
at first it ain't finna be no purse because he carrying it like a purse. I'm gonna throw it.
I think that's the issue right there too. He was carrying it like he had it in his
carrying it like he wanted it to stand out like a purse so people could talk. It's promotion. Nah. It's business. When have y'all seen Tank carry a purse before?
He been doing that a minute.
I'll wait. No, when have you seen him carry a lime green purse like that before? I'll wait.
Nah, don't get me wrong. I'll throw it around my shoulder. You know, have my piece in there. Something to make it. You gotta add man to it. You feel me?
So, cause you got a gun in your bag,
you gotta add man to it.
It's still a green pocketbook.
No,
it's Get him, punch.
Nah, it's finna be a satchel. It ain't finna be. It ain't finna be no purses around here.
That's how we feel about the purse.
And I didn't like
not doing Tank like that.
I didn't like the dangling earrings too, though. I didn't like the dangling. That was a little.
Wait, that man should dress anyway.
Nah, he can. He rich. He can do whatever he wants. You know, rich people when they get money, they start acting.
But that's the issue. When you're rich and you could do whatever you want, then you start doing whatever. Like I expected from Prince, but the men respected Prince though.
I don't know.
Everybody like
still respect Tank. What the point?
Yeah, like let's be honest. Everybody in this chat and anybody is not finna go up to the Tank and be like, "You carrying the purse?" Ha ha ha. They're not finna do that.
I mean, yeah, I was there, and nobody said that.
Nah, but I ain't gonna lie, that I ain't wrong.
I can tell y'all this though, Tank ain't gay. I don't care what he got on. I can tell y'all from knowing Tank is not a big gay. So that purse was a statement.
He did always have a new chick with him sitting in the chairs.
No, he did not.
Oh, my bad. My fault. Yeah, my fault. That was a bad.
Why people out there? People, I was seeing people. I see people like on Twitter. See people like, and they say they felt that the purse will come from Ryan, not a Tank. Maybe because he got that bad boy image. You know what I'm saying? Street image.
Ryan already looked like a pretty boy. He already he don't got a mustache. Come on, they don't gotta make him look like a girl. You know, you gotta
he look like Prince Charming from Shrek.
Oh my God.
I hope I got Ryan make it through this one though. I'm really worried about his health.
Just make it 12 rounds,
like
brother.
Everybody laughing, and that's what we do with boxing. But this man might really get hurt in there.
I'm team Ryan all day.
I'm team Ryan too, but he was just poking a bear of somebody dead near psychotic with that power. Now he just made it personal.
Now that you said, I'm looking at the photo of Tank. Y'all can't tell me he don't look crazy in the eyes.
Like his mama. Tank got something wrong with him when he get really mad and hit.
But you know what it is. I think people forget also. Like, look at the greatest fighters, right? They don't come from like street and all that. You know, thug ghetto. Look at Muhammad Ali, 2-parent household. You know, look at Sugar Ray Leonard. Look at Floyd Mayweather. Like Floyd Mayweather, his father comes from the street, but he's really not a street.
He was from the street too. When his father went to jail, he had to live with his grandmother. Didn't have no damn money.
But what I'm saying, he was like more of a kid. It wasn't like he was running the street like Sonny Liston, like being a juvenile.
At 16, Floyd used to have to get himself on the bus to go to the gym because his father was in jail.
I said to walk
this was during the teenage years. Floyd was broke as shit, 16, 17, before he even made it to the Olympics. And that's when that white guy grabbed him up about 17 years old. And that's when he seen the better life. But Floyd was a teenager in the hood.
No, I'm not saying that he not hood. But it's a difference between being hood and being street. You know that, Dad.
Yeah.
It is a difference.
Floyd ain't street.
Yeah, that's true.
Floyd ain't street.
You know, some people live in the hood, but they don't come outside, man. They just be out there looking at, you know. And there's some people, some kids that really be in the hood, really be struggling, they really in the street. What's good? 509 said, great interview, Punch, man. Good looking out with the super chat. Appreciate you. God bless. Good looking out. Yes, always a great interview with Kid. I didn't even call this an interview, no. I just call it we chopping it up. We chopping it up.
Man. But once again, everybody send y'all prayers up for that my man Ryan make it do this.
He got it. We don't need y'all prayers. He got it.
I think no. To be honest, I think that Ryan is going to do good. I think Ryan is very confident. I don't think that he's intimidated by Tank. He can't be intimidated with stipulation. The intimidation is in the stipulation. So I don't think he's intimidated at all by Tank. I think, you know, when you dialed in this one guy, like I spoke to his father when he was in New York City, and he's like, yo, my son been studying Tank for 3 years nonstop. That's all he studied. That's all he want. And when you see them fighters that be like dialed in on that one person, that's their legacy fight. That's all they want. That they study every weakness, the way they blink, their rhythm and everything. I know come fight night is different, but do you have that opponent? Like, yo, this the guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna have this fight, get my ranks up, whatever. But this is the guy that I want.
Whoever got a belt.
So whoever just have a belt.
Yeah.
How about if somebody like Joe Cordina?
Who?
Exactly. You see, anybody can have a belt, but who's that guy?
At 135, anybody don't just have a belt.
Yeah.
135, y'all know who got the belts, and that's who we want.
It's like look at Shakur Stevenson when he was in the super featherweight, right? He got 2 titles. There was 2 other guys that had the belt, Gutierrez and Joe Cordina. Nobody was talking about them. Like, ain't nobody was saying, yo, Shakur got to get the undisputed, because in people's eyes, that's it. Like, he was going to watch these guys, and nothing, they felt like he got nothing to prove. Even Bob Arum said, ain't nobody want to see that. We're not going to spend money on that fight. And that's why he's in 135.
Shakur should have pushed for that fight, because who cares if they want to see it or not? He's making history.
He wasn't making money, though.
But money, history.
He said, Bob Arum said, who's going to pay for that fight?
Right. They wasn't going to give him no money.
Like I said, it's about the history. I'm
legacy.
Yeah, I get the belts. The money gonna follow. Like,
you better stop on my thing over here, man.
So do you understand when Ryan Garcia is saying it's not about the belts, it's about the best fight? Do y'all feel like that? Do y'all feel like Gervonta Tank Davis is the guy, belt or not? He's the guy to beat in the lightweight division?
I mean, because everybody's saying he's a boogeyman. Technically, yeah, but I mean, he ain't the guy.
Let me ask y'all a question.
I mean, you in the division, kid. So who is the guy?
Who did Tank fight that stood out to you?
That stood out to me, to be honest.
Like to put him on top level. Who did he fight that made you say he's top level?
To be honest, it's not. To me, it's not who he fought. It's just.
Oh, then now you're going with the bullshit.
Not for real. I don't think that. To be honest, I don't think that he fought anybody to put him. A guy that put him on that top level. I don't think he had that opponent.
All right, of course, right there. Who did Devin fight to put him across that top level?
To me, not even.
Who Ryan fought?
Oh, nobody.
See, so this is their era that they do the bluff stuff. So all of them, we're gonna find out what they got. To tell you the truth, because none of them fought nobody.
The only one that for me was, to be honest, was Tio versus Loma. That was
that super series. They need to bring that back for the 35-pound division. The top 10.
Oh, they gotta do it.
Everybody fight in the top 10.
Oh, those guys, they're not.
I'm just saying, if
they had to fight,
and that just shows their character if they don't sign up. So,
they got to do that. They got to do. I hope so. I mean, and everybody gonna make money anyway. Everybody gonna make money because every fight is good. Like, every fight is good. You know what I'm saying? Good. Kid versus Shakur, Kid versus Keith, Kid versus Haney, Kid versus Tank, Kid versus Ryan.
The only one that would be a good fight is Kid versus Tank. All the rest of them gonna get knocked out fast.
I think it's gonna be good promotion.
So that would be a fight right there. That'd be something good. Kid versus Tank is all power, so it's gonna be a good thing. But the rest of them get knocked out easy.
Yeah. So for you, Dad, then Tank is the most difficult one.
Yeah, I didn't say difficult. That ain't what I said. That's what you said.
He's
not difficult.
He get hit way too much.
The thing is, Tank
he got that power.
Tank could box his ass off, and that's what we find out. We watched with Tank to fight and Sean Porter. Tank could really box and move, and I think Ryan don't know Tank's feet yet, and that's what they about to show how Tank could really close that distance, and Ryan got to fight ahead.
Ryan, we just gave you a jewel, brother. I hope you listening. Pay attention.
I've been saying that when I used to debate about Tank, and I'm like, yo, y'all haven't seen him in the amateurs. I've been following him since the amateurs, and I'm like, that's the way he used to beat people off his back foot, moving the way that he boxed Isaac Cruz. That's how he. But then he was putting people out too. But that's the way he was boxing. He was moving his feet. He was athletic. He was like, and then when he became professional, of course, you get them opponents that's tailor-made for you to take out. Then he'll stand there more. He'll walk you down. But that wasn't Tank. Tank wasn't just walking people down all the time. He was using every facet of his skill set. And it's just like y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could see you walking somebody down, then I could see you the next round and you're boxing and you're switching. And, you ain't throwing a lot of jabs that last fight, though. You know?
I was telling him the same damn thing, Punch.
Bro, that's all I heard for the past weekend. Bernard, everybody. I even had from my stepbrother who don't even know nothing about boxing or watch boxing no more. He's talking about, bro, you wasn't even throwing your jab. I'm like, well, do you even know what a jab is? I'm like, bro. So that's
is it sometimes easier because even when Pretty Boy Floyd, like he got comfortable with the lead hook. You know what I'm saying? Do you think? Let me tell you this, Dad, because Dad, he knows you more than anybody in the world. You're very athletic. You're a freak of nature. Is it you're athletic that you could not how you say it you could take risk that the norm can't take because of your athleticism, because of your twitch, torque, and everything, where you can have your hand down sometimes. You don't have to lead with the jab. You can lead with the hook. Is it your athletic that allows you to do that?
Nah, I just know when to punch, and I know when to do stuff and when not to. Like, and of course, the athleticism comes in handy, of course, but, it's all about chess in there. Like, if you see something, go for it, because, me having my hand down and I come over with that hook and then knock the dude out. If I would have never took that chance, I would have never got the knockout. So it's just timing. You got to know when to do stuff, when not to. Sometimes you might get caught and you got to put your hand up. That ain't working. So,
Like if I have brackets, right, because you're like an athletic boxer, right? Not every boxer's athletic. Like, I could put you with the, let's say Kid, Tank, Tio on one side, and then you got Shakur, Haney, and let's say Keyshawn on one side. Like, they gotta be disciplined. They gotta be disciplined at all times, because I don't feel like they got the athleticism. Like, y'all got power, speed, athletic. Huh?
Come on now, look at them. I'm posting.
No, we gotta stay humble. We are not bashing.
No, I'm not bashing nobody, but I'm gonna tell the truth. Look at their Instagram. Look at mine. No, we working every day, like, and I agree with you. Like, they don't got the same athleticism. I feel like, everybody just see we work hard. Like, we work. So even when we not in camp, we work hard.
Now remember, Punch, he's still young, so young men. Of course, I'm gonna root for my son, and I know we going straight through. But sometimes they have the egos, and they feeling themselves young, and he's gonna do his thing.
He's
still.
That's a good thing, I think, because since you're always in the gym, then you're always confident. Some people that leave the gym, they gotta regain that confidence back again. But you're still fighting. You're very active. What about that time when it comes around when, let's say, you get a title and now you're fighting twice a year? Because it seems like that's the norm, right? Once you earn a title, I've seen certain contracts where once you become a champion, you fight twice a year. And then I also seen fighters complain because they're not used to. They're always used to like being active. When on the come up, they fighting 3-4 times a year. When you have that space, like that time for yourself now, because maybe you're not an active fighter like you used to be. How would you take that? How would you handle that?
Movies.
Nah, not even that. Because my dad gonna, of course, want me to slow down with the movies, commercials. But me personally, if it was me, I continue fighting, because when I get the belt and I have a mandatory, he gonna get his shot at the titles. Like, I ain't finna be the one to hold the belt to be like, oh, I'm not fighting you. Like, I'm gonna fight, this one, that one. Then if I got all the belts, I'll move up, do the same thing, and then that's what I plan on doing. But my dad, he got other plans, and he whatever he say go. So if he want me to fight twice a year, then I'll fight twice a year. But me, I want to stay consistent because, you know, I ain't trying to get to that 50-0. I'm trying to get past that. So,
Woo. What's the misconception about Kid Austin?
I ain't gonna lie. Some people in your comments out of pocket, like
Really? They are.
I just be laughing at them because it's like it's one thing to say something and not know what you're talking about. Like, I mean, I get it, it's your opinion. Like, I ain't finna judge you. That's your opinion. That's what you think. But like, it's just like, oh, he not ready. Oh, he don't work hard enough. Like, I work harder. I ain't gonna lie. I probably work harder than most of these champions. I ain't gonna lie. So it's like,
hey, you've been in there. You've been in the camps with the champions, so you know.
And that's what I'm saying. These people act like I haven't been there and have not.
But they don't know.
But I'm saying,
have them sitting there, you know, they
come
just
on, you know people be
and
ignorant.
they get, but that you gotta be humble on their ignorance.
Oh, I ain't be humble.
Because they, you know, some of them don't know. They don't know your pedigree. They just meet in Kid Austin.
I'm just saying.
So some of them like, you got a big mouth, man. You captain. You ain't beating no damn.
And that's what I'm saying. It's cool. That's why I say it's their opinion. But do your research, brother.
Right.
Research.
That's all you gotta say.
But I will have to see because time gonna tell. My time is, you know, we doing all this talking now. My time is gonna have to come where, oh, Kid Austin now has to prove that and back what they've been saying. So y'all just gotta sit back and watch, and you know. But I mean, it's in the air. Like we've been working towards this. We've been creating this since I was 2 years old. So
now y'all always feel like y'all ready. You ready? You could fight the champions right now. What do you feel about? Do you think that? Have you spoken to Oscar and shout out to Eric Gomez? Shout out to Bernard Hopkins. How do they feel where you at right now? What do they say that? What do they tell you?
I got something to play for him. I'm gonna let Oscar tell you out of his own damn mouth. So then people don't gotta speculate. They can look. I don't know if you can see this boy here.
Yeah, we're gonna be collaborating in one fight, and then we get one fight, they get one fight. Okay. So it's a collaboration, but one fighter that I'm already thinking that I'm gonna put on is a new kid I have, Floyd Schofield, who I'm really high on. Oh yeah, he had a great fight last time. He had a good fight. He's young, but he's got something special. Okay. And so that's the type of fighter I'm gonna be putting on.
So that's out of his mouth.
And that's a legend. Y'all was watching.
I stay humble, brother.
I'm just saying.
Right? Isn't it funny? Like, let's say your criticism may come from people that never stepped in the gym, but then you got legendary fighters to give you all the props and say that you're special.
That's why I laugh. Like,
right?
Our opinions don't matter. Like,
it matters. They buy the tickets, brother.
No, I'm saying the people with the negative comments, they not gonna.
They still buy tickets.
I'm
too,
saying
too.
that don't affect nobody. Like, I have legends, you know, saying I'm special, and I'm the type of fighter they want to put on their big cards. Like, that's what mattered. You know, all the hate and negativity, like.
Now, you know, and I'm not, and I don't even think, to be honest, and of course, people may say like, oh yeah, but they signed you. Of course, they're gonna say that. To be honest, no, I really do think that he believes that, because you signed with them and that's it. You had you headlined your own show. Tell me anybody in Golden Boy Promotions that signed with them and just headlined their show. Not even Deontay Wilder, when he signed with them, had his own. You right away on a Thursday headline the show. Yeah. So I know that they believe in you. I know that they feel like you're special.
Yeah, that's all that matters, and I'm grateful for them, an opportunity, and we're not gonna let them down. So like I said, you know, these legends, you know, are looking at me basically like I'm an up and coming legend. So, you know, that's all that matters at the end of the day. And you know, just me, you know, putting on great shows for the fans. You know, all my fans and supporters, like, they just want to keep me going, because you know, they the ones who, you know, they get Kid Austin.
Now y'all know this Punch Drunk Boxing, you know, a lot of things have happened, you know, on these channels and stuff like that. But your boy Bernard Hopkins is going back and forth with a guy that your father went back and forth with, and Bill Haney.
That's between him now. That's his.
What do you feel about the back and forth of Bill Haney and Bernard Hopkins?
I feel like grown men can handle their business the way they need to handle their business.
the PR, man.
No, for real. They can handle their business. They grown men. They gotta do what they choose to do. And sometimes words have consequences. So we'll see if those words have consequences or what. Yeah, when rich people fight, this shit is corny because all they do is bark like the two dogs in the fence because nobody want a lawsuit. So all that bullshit to me is bullshit. It's promotion because nobody gonna get a lawsuit. Y'all got millions, so neither one gonna hit the other person. They don't want to lose no money. So,
like, to be honest, like, I understand a little bit of the energy. You know, some people handle it better than others. You know, of course, people's gonna criticize your son, right? And sometimes they forget, like, yo, you're the father. You got to hear this. Like, man, even when I'm in the playground and the kid don't want to play with my kid, I'll be like, hey, yo, I tell the little kid, hey, yo, play tag, you know, you know. How do you take that criticism? Like, somebody criticizes your son. Like, how much can you take?
see,
Like, I know you got to be professional, but how much can you take?
hey, you can't get sensitive if you throw in the first stones. This is Bill Haney we talk about. He verbally came alive and tried to attack Omri.
Yeah.
But when karma come back, he can't get upset. That's karma.
That's a good point.
You put it in the universe, you know it's coming back.
Yeah, you got
So now
right
you
there.
got to sit there and take it. Now you want to rah, my son. You talked about how many other people's sons, you know. So it's just karma. Is that some people forget there's laws of this universe, and that's the Buddhist talk. But some people don't take responsibility for their actions and play the victim when their actions come back.
But like Kid said earlier, you know what I'm saying? He won't shake Keyshawn's hand because he's taking it personal the way that he said about you. Now, you as a dad, how you take it personal when people go?
I don't take none of that personal.
It's only
because I grew up
it
from
gotta
a
be
father.
disrespectful.
No, but to me it's not. To me it's not disrespectful.
No, I'm saying if somebody was like in our face being
number one, they ain't doing that.
No, not in the face. Even
not doing that.
Even because nobody gonna do that to your face. Nobody do that, right? They usually do that on social media. But I don't think that I don't think you in y'all in the level yet to where people now is calling the father like, yo, kid, you should fire your father, man. You should, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get to this level. Leave. I don't think nobody has said that yet, and I feel like it's gonna come because the more success is going to come.
Plenty of time.
They did. Even the major ones, they did.
Man, they get cut off real quick. Because what are you talking about? You sound weird.
We FS Promotions. We work for ourselves.
I got him. Like, I got all that tatted on my leg. Like, what are you talking about? That's my dad. You know,
it's a journey that is a journey that y'all coming up. It's just not kids' journey. It's both of y'all journey. Like, you enjoy that he's on your side, and you enjoy the journey with him.
Yes.
And you can't picture this journey without him.
Yeah, right. I'm not gonna have nobody be the strategist for my son. Where, you know, some people die in that ring. I trust me. I know what I know in boxing, and I know if something was wrong, when do whatever I need to do. But I can't trust this person to know my son better than I know him. And to know when to throw in the towel if need be, which would never happen. But Lord know if that had to happen, they wouldn't know. And stuff like that. Like, he could look at me and I know exactly what he's facing in the ring. And we could communicate without words. And I know, okay, get this ready for me, need this. But, you know, so nah. People tried that, but that ain't gonna work. On his leg, he got loyalty, and that's what he stand by: loyalty. Be loyal to those that's loyal to us.
I got 2 pictures of my dad on my left leg, so he ain't going nowhere.
That's a beautiful thing, man. Father and son. Like I always say, yeah, fatherhood is prominent in the sport of boxing. I love the camaraderie. I always say, I hate when people be like fire the father and stuff like that. I hate that. That I hate it. I hate it. You know,
it's weirdo activity. Like, who, like, your dad? Activity. Yeah, your dad got you to that point, and you got a belt. Like, why you gonna fire the person that got you to that point to hire somebody that don't know nothing about you? So
yeah, like I applaud all the fathers, man. I applaud. Y'all build these men, these boys to become men. You know, and then somebody out of nowhere be like, you know what, you gotta let go of your dad. What?
Yeah, because if we're being realistic, like, if you're not feeling like training one day, you're in the middle of camp. I especially me, if I have another coach, not saying I ain't gonna respect the man, but if he be like, yo, get up, do this, that, I'm like, who are you talking to? I'm a grown man. I can't do that with him. I mean, I try, but I can't do that with him. But you know, it's just a certain respect level too. Like a dad is real different from like, especially if it's a dad and a coach. It's real different than just having like, you know, a regular coach. You know, he can't make you do something you don't want to do.
It's like when Danny Garcia said, if my father's not in my corner, I retire. I don't want to go through this journey without my father.
I 100% agree. Unless he told me on his deathbed that like, Floyd, keep boxing, then I'm not going to box. So.
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. I think that fans need to respect that too, man. Fans need to pipe it down with all that father stuff. That it only happens in the black and brown community. We don't hear it when Lomachenko lost to Salido. We ain't hear people be like, "Yo, fire your father." When he lost to Tio, you ain't hear that. Or when Caleb Plant lost to Canelo, we ain't never heard fire Mr. Plant. You know, that's the only thing. It's only in our community, man. Like, why?
Because, you know, if somebody grew up without a dad, they see somebody thriving with a dad,
that's why boxing is beautiful. This is where you see it at the most. Even with ballers, you know, be like fatherless upbringing, but in boxing, that's what you see. Father, David Benavidez, Jose Benavidez, and you know, Boozy Ennis, everybody, man, applaud them all. Again, April 22nd. I'm gonna be performing again and stuff like that under Gervonta Davis, Ryan Garcia card. How many fights you think you're gonna pull in this year?
Oh man, contract wise, that's still what this
you
one.
You can't say it in that manner.
Oh,
go ahead.
Nah, I say I got 3 more left this year.
3 more left.
Yeah.
So that is 4. That is 4 altogether. You already had a fight this year, right?
Every year, 4 fights a year for the next 4 years.
And you know, I'll have one before my 21st birthday too. So
what that mean?
Make sure Punch there too. You know, catch.
I'm trying to come to this one. He waiting for his ticket.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to come to this one.
Let me ask you a question, Punch. Do you want to pay for your ticket or you want to pay for your flight ticket?
Because that ticket's $2,000.
Are you gonna get
the flight?
And I got your ticket because them tickets expensive. Them things sold out in like an hour.
You saw that?
Ticket.
Man.
They said 6 minutes. That's what people was putting up.
Huh?
They said it was 6 minutes.
Man, that sold out so
man,
fast.
but
I got your tickets. I got your ticket. Get there. I got your ticket. And if you get there for weigh-ins, I can get you your media passes and stuff.
Good looking out, man. I appreciate that.
We had to get 12 of them tickets though. 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody when they sold out, everybody I need a ticket.
I got all types.
And then you got people you loyal to, like, all right, man, I'll get you a ticket.
Oh yeah, Punch, Kid, Floyd. That's what I'm talking about. We're gonna live it up. All right,
he got you ready to go to bed. Punch to get up at 5 in the morning.
Yeah, I already know, man. Good looking now. Appreciate you. I appreciate your time. Always, father and son. Love you, brothers, man. Always gonna support you to the death. Win, lose, or draw. But of course, it ain't never gonna be no loss. Yeah, just an experience. If it does happen, it does happen. You got the mind and the work ethic to rise back up if it ever does happen. You know. So man, go to sleep.
On that rematch. That's what I'm playing.
Hey, sometimes rematches is more money.
We're not manifesting that. We would never take a loss and need a rematch.
Even if you win, get a rematch, it's more money. In the history of the sport of boxing, the rematch is more money.
Damn right. All right, Puff, you got to hit the ball.
All right, brother.
Thank you.
Right.
And you have a good night too, beautiful. Thank you.
That's it.
All right, Punch. We'll talk to you later.
All right, brother, man. Take care. Thanks. Kid Austin in the building. Kid Austin. Lightweight division. Future. All present. So, again, good interview, man. Appreciate those guys. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me see the poll. Let me see where the poll is at right now. Okay, so let me end the poll now. It's been 198 votes. So, right now, so the poll. Hold on, how we ended in the poll? Oh my God, man! All right then, right? So let me see. 33% Devin Haney. 33% Devin Haney. Devin Haney. Wow. The undisputed, and I did a poll. I was fair. Mill City in the building. What's good, Mill City in the building? Everybody subscribe to my brother Mill City in the building. I did the poll. That is not coming from Punch Drunk. I don't want the Haneys to be mad at me. I did a poll fair and square. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the people that voted. Huh? Devin Haney is the one out of the four. Teofimo Lopez, Ryan Garcia, Gervonta Tank Davis, Devin Haney. I said, pick one to be out, and they chose the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. I didn't choose it. I did a poll. All right. Don't come to me. Don't come to me and say, yo, punches hurt and punches. No. I did a poll. It's an opinion of others. So they want Haney. If you got to pick one to be out, Devin Haney, the undisputed lightweight. And why is that? Why people would choose, if you had to choose one to be out, will be Devin Haney. He's the lightweight undisputed. So for the people that like being undisputed, it's not really the all and be all, right? Why? And like I said earlier, I understand why. It's unfortunate, but I understand why. It's because Devin Haney do not capture the emotions, do not capture the imaginations of the boxing fans. He does not. While these other guys, when the lights is bright, don't get mad at me. There's gonna be people out there. Yeah, you always say that. The only thing I always say about Devin Haney is that he was a boring fighter. I never said that he's not good. I never say that he doesn't have skills. He has elite skills. He has a winning skill, a winning style, but it's boring. And when you got contemporaries where it's hot, all these names are linked together. Devin Haney, Shakur, T.O., Tank, and Ryan. All these names are linked. When you perform, when Devin Haney performed and Gervonta Tank Davis performed, they're going to compare the performance. Yeah, you could compare the wins. But in the sport of boxing, everything is just not about the win and the loss, but it's how you win and how you lose. It's how you win and how you lose. So when the lights were bright, and the first title shots or their first fight that they're getting tested, whether it's a 50-50, 55-45, when Gervonta Tank Davis fought Pedraza, knockout. When Teofimo Lopez fought Richard Comey, knockout. When Shakur Stevenson fought Jamel Herring, stoppage. When Ryan Garcia fought Luke Campbell, the guy that it was a 50-50 fight, and that was his test, 7th round body shot, KO. When Devin Haney fought George Kambosos, snooze fest. Is that the facts or I'm lying? Am I lying or am I, what is it? Am I telling the truth? And I'm a truth teller. If Devin Haney would have put up a show, not put people to sleep while these guys are putting asses in the seats and they're cheering. Let me put you the clip. Let me put you the highlights again. If you just tuning in right now, let me give you the highlights on why people feel that even as a undisputed, he's not the biggest fight. He should be the biggest fight. I know who's the biggest fight in 154-pound division. I know who's the biggest fight. That's Jamel Charlo. I know the biggest fight in the heavyweight division is going to be having Alexander Usyk or Tyson Fury. I know the biggest fight in the light heavyweight division is Bivol or Beterbiev. I know the biggest fight in 168-pound is Canelo Alvarez. I know the biggest fight in the welterweight division is Earl the True Spence and Bud Crawford. I know the biggest fight in the lightweight division is Gervonta Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia. Not the champion. Not the undisputed, like a lot of people wanted to say. Ain't no dispute. The guy got all the goals, the lineal, and the pound for pound list. Who's the guy? Who's the money maker? Who's the guy in the bantamweight division, right? Now, oh, yeah, you know it. And below that is Chocolatito and Estrada. And above that is Stephen Fulton, Brandon Figueroa. And in the featherweight, super featherweight, it was Shakur Stevenson. In the 140-pound division, it's Josh Taylor. In the lightweight division, it's not Devin Haney. Even when Josh Taylor won his undisputed, it was spectacular win versus Jose Ramirez. They exceed the expectations. They got the fans of boxing excited. They sustained the eyeballs in the sport of boxing. They looking forward for the new fight. Let me tell you about all these guys also. They fought in their hometown. They had homecoming fights. Teofimo Lopez just fought at Madison Square Garden. You got Tank Davis. He sell out everywhere. You had Ryan Garcia in Texas and in Cali. You have even Shakur Stevenson in Newark. Have we seen Devin Haney in Oakland? Now, this fight, we know Vasily Lomachenko and Devin Haney, it's going to be a pay-per-view. Or is they going to sell more? Because people know Lomachenko and people know Devin Haney. Or they're going to, what are their numbers for pay-per-view buys? What do you think? What you think? Let me put the video again. Let me put the video so you can understand what I'm trying to say. That everybody got a highlight except for Devin Haney. Ladies and gentlemen, what is Devin Haney highlight for you? Highlight reel. Somebody that you're going to tell a friend like, hey, yo, man, hey, yo, you got to check out this Devin Haney cat and stuff like that. And you got to make sure that your friend that you're trying to show that he don't know nothing about boxing, right? And you be like, yo, he's the champion. You got to believe, nah, I like Gervonta Davis or Ryan Garcia or this one. Him. You don't like him? What about him? He got all the belts. Devin Haney to this day, in my opinion, and again, this is not no shades. I'm just keeping it real. Don't be mad at Punch. No, it's not hate. Is that you do not perform to the level of your contemporaries. You win, but you do not perform and look sensational compared to the guy, your contemporaries.
What a big shot by Lopez!
That's what blood does.
That is it!
Reynoso saying to Ryan Garcia, you're young. And he goes down!
And find a highlight. That's why I got the pad work with him and Floyd Mayweather Sr. There's no highlight of the big night. Tell me, anybody, have you ever cut it? Give me a highlight of him and George Campos, and I'll put it up for y'all. Give me a highlight. Give me a highlight. Tell me what round. Anybody can remember? Tell me a round, please. Please. Help me out. Help me out. Anybody? Please? Does anybody tell me? On your biggest night, on the night that you test somebody, that you're going to get tested, on the night that you're fighting for the championship, for the strap, can you tell me a highlight? Can you tell me something memorable? This is the reason why Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia is the biggest fight, because the undisputed champion just doesn't propel the fans, doesn't captivate the fans, doesn't capture the imaginations of the fans, does not sustain the eyeballs in the sport of boxing. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you like this, Devin Haney is going to have to say Gervonta Davis' name leading up to the Lomachenko fight. He's going to have to clout the Ryan, and like they're doing on Twitter right now, you're going to have to speak about Gervonta Davis so people can to keep you relevant. I'm not saying that the fight with Lomachenko was not relevant, but he's fighting Lomachenko because in people's eyes, he still have to prove something, even though that he's undisputed. If it was me, I'll go to the 140. That's it. I'm undisputed. I don't got to prove that to nobody. Jesus. Yo, you can say the same for Andre. Boring fighter. is not at the level of Charlo and Benavidez, Canelo, or anyone around the weight. Right, Punch? Not for me. He's not boring to me. Is he boring to you? I mean, that's your take. But good looking out with a super chat. He's not boring to me. Maybe Devin Haney's not boring to you. But for me, I seen the last fight with the Beast Andre. He put the dude down like 3 times. I seen the fight before that. He broke a jaw in the second round, a knockout in the second. Broke Jason Quigley's jaw. He's been retired because of it. Liam Williams, he put him on the ground once. At least the Beast Andre put people on the floor. I mean, that's not entertaining you? I don't know. I don't know what you call entertaining. Or do you believe in narratives? Or do you believe, or you adopted a narrative that's saying, man, he boring. I mean, breaking the jaw, if that's boring to you, if a second round knockout is boring to you, I don't know what to tell you. It's moving up to the 168 pound division, never fought in the division, and knocking this guy left and right. If that's boring to you, high volume puncher, I don't know. Maybe, that's your taste. Shit, I think the Mise Andre with the Desmond People was more entertainment, more entertaining than Canelo Alvarez and Triple G. Or no? Was that entertaining to you? I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? Is breaking the jaw entertaining or not? I don't know. You let me know. He ain't no pity pad boxer, right? I woke up when the state of boxing conversation started. Brian Guzman in the building. See, that's what it is. Devin Haney is a good fighter, an elite boxer. In the professional level, like I said, if you want to see somebody outpoint somebody, you tune into the amateur. In the professional level, fans want to see another person strip another fighter strip the health of the opposing fighter. That's what we want to see. We're excited to see somebody demoralize another fighter. Saturday night comes, you'll be like, hey, yo, my man Punch, you're going to see the fight. We don't say, yo, Punch, you're going to see the boxing bout this Saturday? Are you going to see the boxing bout? I can't wait to see Devin Haney outpoint this guy. We be like, he going to knock him out. That's the way we talk. Boxing or not, sweet signs or not, that's the way we talk. And ladies and gentlemen, I did a video before. I don't want to hear that sweet signs shit. That's just cap. Because your man can't knock people out. Oh, but that's the sweet signs. Nah. The sweet signs is to knock people out as well. Mike Tyson implemented the sweet signs, the peekaboo style. He slipped, get into your body, counter shots, attack, effective aggression. That's the sweet signs. Muhammad Ali had the sweet signs. Sugar Ray Leonard was exciting, had the sweet signs. Roy Jones Jr. It was exciting, had the sweet signs. Oscar de la Hoya, gold medalist, had the sweet signs, was exciting. Motherfucker out here like to say that, oh no, it's the sweet signs. Like the sweet signs was meant to be boring. The sweet signs was never meant to be boring. Ladies and gentlemen, the sport of boxing was the number one sport for centuries, for decades and centuries, bro. In America, it was the number one sport. You know why it was number one sport? Because boxing was exciting. It captivated the fans. It captured the emotions. It captured the imaginations. So that's why people are so happy about this fight. People are so happy about Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia because they see two young, hungry lions. They see the tools. They see how explosive they are. They see the power. They see the speed. Can you say the same thing about Devin Haney? Do you be like, oh my God, the power, the speed, that talk is not even around Devin Haney. You know what people say about Devin Haney? Devin Haney and his jab. They don't talk about the power. They don't talk about the speed. They don't talk about excitement. They don't talk nothing like that. Devin Haney got a good jab. I mean, he got the best jab in the lightweight division. I mean, jab. They gonna be like, hey, there's no, oh, you see that uppercut landed by Gervonta Davis. Oh, you see that lead hook to the body by Ryan Garcia. Oh, you see how the way he knocked out Richard Comey. Oh, you see Shakur Stevenson in his last 2 fights. Oh, you seen Boots. You seen Virgil. You seen Bam, the way he did to Rumberside. Oh, shit. You see David Benavidez. Oh, shit, when he did that combination, that like 15 punch combination, and the guy was like, boom, 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 boom. Tell me, this is the reason why the lightweight undisputed champion is not your top dog. It's not even that he's not your top dog. You don't want him to be your top dog because you don't want him to be the leading man, because we just came from a coma when the guy, Floyd Mayweather, is one of the greatest, right? And he was old. Because when he was Pretty Boy Floyd, he was exciting. But around that time, people were saying it's boring. And then we had Klitschko. It was boring. Oh, Klitschko, Floyd. Oh my God. No. Boxing is dying. Boxing is dying. And now people are excited about this fight. People are looking forward that it's going to be explosive. People are looking forward to that. The ingredients is all there. People are wanting to see a great fighter all around. People are not excited to see a good jabber. He's a jab. I mean, he wins fights. Yes, it's a jab. That's it. I mean, you're not going to tell me he got a good right hand, a good uppercut. He goes to the body real well. Nothing, just a jab. That's all you can. Let's be honest. That's all you can tell me. In any conversation I've been to, every debate, every dialogue, when we're talking about the lightweight division, when we talk about Haney and Tank and Theo and Ryan and all the young hungry lions and all the young fighters, and the only thing that you could tell me is that Devin Haney just got a jab. That's it. I'm waiting. Anybody could, y'all, my email is punchrunboxing@gmail. Can anybody just give me a highlight of a championship fight that you be like, wow? When you think about the Linares fight, you think about when Devin Haney got stunned. Am I right or wrong? When you think about the Jorge Linares versus Devin Haney, the highlight is when Devin Haney was doing the salsa. Or you could tell me around. Go ahead. I'll wait. Can you tell me a highlight of a Gamboa? Can you tell me a highlight of a Santiago? Can you tell me a highlight of Cambosos? Tell me. Tell me any punch combination that you saw. Tell me. That you'd be like, oh, shit. Tell me. You can't even put recent highlights, bro. The only highlight that you would... Look. He's going to have a fight with Lomachenko. And how much you want to bet that the premier highlight that they're going to show with Devin Haney is the knockout that he had. When was it? 2019? When he threw that over, right? That's it. That's it. They're going to run that time and time again. That's the only clip that they're going to run. How can you build a fight with his highlights? You can't even build it. You got to put that overright knockout. That's it. They're going to put it. And this is what I'm going to say. This is what I'm saying. And this is not a knock. As a matter of fact, probably when I'm talking like this, I'm putting pressure up. Devin Haney has to look spectacular versus Lomachenko. Devin Haney has to look sensational versus Lomachenko. Devin Haney has to capture the imagination versus Lomachenko. Devin Haney has to sustain the eyeballs versus Lomachenko. And if you perform the way that you need to perform, because all the eyes is going to be on you, because we just going to be having Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia. And then after that, it's going to be you. Matter of fact, no, it's going to be Shakur Stevenson. And after Shakur Stevenson is going to be you. And then after you is going to be Teofimo Lopez. So you're going to be compared again by your contemporaries. Are you going to be the guy that everybody remembers in the next 3 months? Because I'm going to tell you like this. If Gervonta Davis wins spectacular or Ryan Garcia wins spectacular, and you win a good fight with Lomachenko, even when Lomachenko is coming off not a good performance in a lot of people's eyes. People are not even picking Devin Haney as the favorite because the momentum of Devin Haney, how Devin Haney is looking. No, is that the way that Lomachenko looked? Because if Lomachenko would have beaten Jamie Ortiz like the way that he beat Comey and he beat Nakatani, more people will be like, nah, this ain't no 50-50. Loma got this straight up. Their mediocre performance is the one that gives Devin Haney the clout. It's not Devin Haney's performance, it's their mediocre performance. Oh, Tio didn't look great versus Sando Martin. Oh, Lomachenko didn't look great versus Jermaine Ortiz. Oh, I'm gonna tell you like this: if Tio looks sensational versus Josh Taylor and he becomes a 2-division world champion, beating the guy that's really the undisputed in Josh Taylor, it's going to be Tio versus the winner of Ryan and Gervonta Davis. If it's not a war, like where it needs a rematch. Let's say whoever wins doesn't need a rematch, it's just a knockout or a stoppage, whatever. For people to call Devin Haney versus Tank, Devin Haney versus Ryan, I'm not just saying call, but demand. People ain't even mad that this fight is not happening. People are happy. People are excited that Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia come through fruition. People are saying that this saves boxing. Two guys that's not even fighting for a title shot. I hold Devin Haney responsible for it. Forget that. No, I'm not going to blame it on boxing. I'm not going to blame it on Bernard Hopkins saying probably the belts don't matter. I'm not going to blame it on Floyd Mayweather saying that there's too many belts. I'm not going to blame it on Oscar De La Hoya. No. I'm not going to blame it. I'm going to blame it on the undisputed. If you're undisputed, you're the one that's supposed to be the guy. You're the one that's supposed to be the top dog, but you're not the top dog because you do not look sensational. The reason why Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia is the top fight in the lightweight division, is one of the biggest fight in the sport of boxing, is because Devin Haney, the undisputed, just doesn't capture the fans. Because if Devin Haney capture the fans and capture the emotions and the imaginations of the fans and look sensational, then it would be Ryan versus Haney or Tank versus Haney, and everybody will be demanding, and everybody will be mad, and everybody will be screaming, he ducking, but they don't even scream that shit. And this is why I always tell the Haneys, fucking look sensational. Look sensational. Yeah, you won. And now you seeing it's not enough. The boxing fans, no, you got belts. It's just not enough. When you beat George Kambosos, they didn't even put you on the pound-for-pound list. And Devin Haney was mad. I'll put him on the pound-for-pound list because I got to respect that he's undisputed. But the pugilists of the game didn't want to put him. As a matter of fact, they put him right now after being George Kambosos, a guy that you already that washed. You know why they put him on the pound-for-pound list? And I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it honest. They put him on the pound-for-pound list because they pitied him. I'm going to throw the lineal title away. Is disrespectful. Devin Haney got to put weight on them belts. Ain't no excuses. You telling me that this community went from LTO is undisputed, and now there is no dispute undisputed and lightweight, but he ain't top dog. What was all that shit that people was talking about? What was all that shit that people was fighting? If only Devin has the knockout power, he will be exciting to watch. He don't even need I'm not even saying that you got to go out there just knock people out. You're going to have to do what other people don't expect you to do. And that's why I brought up earlier when I said to you, yeah, oh, people gonna be like, hey, nah, but you contradicting yourself, Punch. Tio didn't have to knock out Lomachenko, but like I said, he did something that was not expected of him to do. He was the underdog. People wasn't expecting Teofimo Lopez to outbox the Matrix, the best technician at the time, regarded pound for pound, 1, 2, 3, you can flip it around. He put him in handcuffs. He outboxed him. And that right there was even better than knocking him out because people expected if he wins, he only got to punch his chance. Let's not forget the critics. Let's not forget how they analyzed the fight. Nobody, no pugilist, no analysis, except for Punch Rum Boxing said that Teofimo Lopez is going to outbox Lomachenko. People couldn't believe it. And when you see a guy that was knocking people in outbox, you'll be like, man, this guy ain't even gonna lose. He ain't never gonna lose. But whatever happened, happened. Then people see, and I'm not gonna say in the second fight, Devin Haney tried. I liked his effort. I saw that Devin Haney wanted to knock this guy out or really hurt him. Bro, you watch Kambosos. So the second time around, it should have been way easier. And George Kambosos looked it worse in the second fight than the first, and it still went 12 rounds. And you better than George Kambosos in every facet of the game. And it was still like, all right, for Devin Haney, it was exciting, but really, turn me around. The reason why this is the biggest fight is because the guy that's supposed to be the man ain't really the man. You got it? The guy that's supposed to be the man is not really the man. They telling the whole world looking in the sport of boxing, and Ryan Garcia, man, I ain't fighting for the belt. And everybody know that's it. It is what it is. Gervonta Tank Davis is that guy. Even Kid Austin. Kid Austin is in the same division. Who's the guy to beat? Gervonta Tank Davis. They ain't even saying Devin Haney. Gervonta Tank Davis. Who's Shakur Stevenson calling now? Gervonta Tank Davis. Some people gonna sound delusional and be like, nah, they just ducking Devin Haney. He ain't no threat. He's not a threat like that. Ain't nobody scared of somebody that can't hurt him. I'm not scared. I'm not scared of nobody that can't hurt me. We ain't scared of nobody that could hurt you. Now he can outpoint somebody. He don't fear nobody. Even the legends of the game. Even but you heard what Bernard Hopkins said. He was given the belt. Everybody saw that. Maybe that's the reason why a lot of people didn't respect him from the beginning as a champion. As a fighter, yes. As a businessman, Devin Haney has done a wonderful job. Brian Guzman said, Teofimo Lopez to take over Lopez going straight for the smoke against Taylor. Has a stir fight in the division already. Think about this. Brian, think about how ahead Devin Teofimo Lopez is. Teofimo was about to fight Josh Taylor. That's really in my mind still undisputed. He just vacated belts, but he's still undisputed. Devin Haney, is going to be fighting Lomachenko, a guy that Teofimo Lopez beat 3 years ago. The difference between then and now, yes, Lomachenko was a name. But Lomachenko at that time when he fought Teofimo Lopez was regarded as pound for pound, number 1, 2, 3. You could flip it around. This Lomachenko is not on the pound for pound list. So even even if he beats Lomachenko, it's still not a bigger win than when Teo beat Lomachenko. Lomachenko, they was in different places. Had straps, was on a pound for pound, not only on the pound for pound, but was regarded arguably as the best fighter in the fucking world. Lomachenko's not regarded like that no more. So if he's not regarded like that no more, and we seen Teofimo Lopez outbox Lomachenko, what does Devin Haney need to do? Don't tell me he's just gonna outbox Lomachenko. Because I expect if Devin Haney wins, I expect that. And there's people saying that Lomachenko wasn't looking all that good versus Jamie Ortiz. So leading up to the fight, Lomachenko might not even be the favorite to win. Then I bet if he would have done damage to Jermaine Ortiz, they would have had Lomachenko as a favorite. But the way that he looked in the time off, Devin Haney's going to be the favorite. What are you going to do to Lomachenko? You got to make a statement. What is your statement? Devin Haney got to make a statement. You know why? Because these other guys already made statements. I need Devin Haney to make a statement. You know why I need Devin Haney to make a statement? If people want to talk that the belts don't matter, then you got to make it matter. Devin Haney got to perform to put weight on the belts to make the belts matter. It's up to you, Devin Haney. Forget about all these legends and everybody else that said the belts is watered down. You got to put weights because in the end of the day, what they say, the fighter makes the belts. The fighter makes the belts. The belts are important when it comes to Earl Spence versus Bud Crawford. The belts are important when it's about Brian Castano versus Jamel Charlo. The belts are important when it's Usyk and Tyson Fury. The belts are important when it's Bivol versus Beterbiev. The belts are important. But the people that the people that hold the belts, they put weight on them belts. They put weight. Devin Haney put weight on the belts. Put weights. Look sensational. Look spectacular. Stop with the pity pad bullshit and capture the eyes and the emotions of the fans and the imaginations of the fans. Sustain the eyeballs in the sport of boxing. You ain't the top dog because you don't do it to the fans. You win for yourself when these other fighters win for them. But the way that they win, boxing wins. The way that you win, boxing loses. The way that you win, people don't want to watch boxing. The way that you win, people go to sleep. That's the difference. And they don't want you to be the front man because you perform only for yourself, not for the fans. It's not only if you win and lose, but it's how you win and how you lose. And even the Pitbull Cruz lost to Gervonta Davis, people can't wait till his next fight. Because at the end of the day, the people identify effort. The people identify that you're trying to be more than what you are. You want to be great. You want to look great. You want to look sensational. It is what it is. I'm putting the pressure up because I know that he got the skills in which he could do it. Now you got to do it because Gervonta Davis his approach is to look good and win looking good. Ryan Garcia the same way. And Sando, let's say, oh, but what about your boy Teofimo Lopez? You know why Teofimo Lopez was hard on himself? You want to know why Teofimo Lopez was hard on himself? It's not because he won. He won. He wasn't happy the way that he looked. He wasn't happy. I said, man, I wanted to perform in front. I wanted to look spectacular. It's not about me. Of course, I won. But the thing is, I wanted to look great doing it. I wanted to entertain the crowd. See, there's certain fighters that even if they win, they'd be like, man, I want to entertain the crowd. You think that Manny Pacquiao was happy with the performance that he had with Adrian Broner, even though that he beat Adrian Broner, but he was mad that he couldn't entertain the way he wanted to entertain because the partner that he had just didn't give him the type of fight that he wants to for the people to leave with their money's worth. Devin Haney does not give me my money's worth. Does he give you your money's worth? Be honest, man. Be honest. I want Devin Haney to give me my money's worth. I want Devin Haney. I believe that Devin Haney got some speed. I believe that Devin Haney got the skills, the IQ to look just as sensational as Shakur, to look just as sensational as Ryan. They went back and forth in the amateurs. 3-3. Devin Haney is the only champion that doesn't put weight on them belts. Elite champion at that. It's time. Because your contemporaries is not slowing down. Your contemporary is not slowing down. Oh, it's tough. Every performance these guys do, they're going to be compared to. And if I did the poll, look at the poll that I did today, y'all. The undisputed, if I said you got to leave one out, they picked Devin Haney, the lightweight undisputed. Why? Devin Haney should be the one that people want to keep. But that's the one that people pick. You know why? Because he does not entertain. Devin Haney, you got to entertain. Make a statement versus Lomachenko. Make a statement versus Lomachenko. No, not him, Shakur. That's why he fights on regular TV and can't sell on any arenas. Think about it. Just think about it, y'all. Think about it. Look at the price. Look at the price for this fight. You think that the price for this fight is just because they got social media followings? Not even Jake Paul will put these prices. You know why the prices? It's because you know their skill set calls for a great fight. Ryan Garcia versus Gervonta Tank Davis. You know their offense. Whether you're a fan of Tank, whether you're a fan of now, whether you're a fan of Ryan Garcia, even if you hate Ryan Garcia to death, you know that he got one of the fastest hands in the sport of boxing. He's entertaining. He stops dudes. He got pop. He got charisma. And he's worth your money. Tank is worth my money. His fans don't give a damn who's in the ring with because they just want to see Gervonta Tank Davis perform. And every time he goes out there, he performs. Every time Gervonta Tank Davis go out there, he performs. Every time, and even let's say Ryan Garcia didn't knock out Tagu, but he was beating him from pillar to post. He still see people. He still entertained me for a good 12 rounds. What you gonna give me? Give me more than a jab. I want to see something else. I know you got a jab. I want to see something else. Shit, I'm a paying customer. I want to see something else. I know you got something else. I want to see something else. I want to see something else. And he a lion. There's certain fighters that like to shush the crowd and why? I don't like fighters that like to take the air out the crowd. Why? Why? Oh, it was the sweet signs. Nah. When the fans boo, that's when you got them. That's when you're doing good. Hell no. No. Shit, I come from a different era. I'm spoiled as a boxing fan. I'm spoiled. I seen too much. I don't even got a horse in the race. To be honest, I don't got a horse in the race. I won already. The fans won with Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Tank Davis. I'm not saying that the fans didn't win with Lomachenko and Devin Haney. I think that's a great fight. Boxing with Frank. Frank, my brother, he said it. Look, he said it. You right. He was bragging about taking the crowd out of the cam fight. He was saying, and he was screaming to the fans, "Come on, like say something." Like, how you put them to sleep, bro? You put a whole stadium to sleep. Well, you supposed to go out there in Australia and capture that market. That's why I wasn't fighting in the stadium the next fight. Didn't they fight 2 times in a day? They fought 2 times. They fought 2 times. And I don't remember no rounds. I don't remember no highlights of them, especially from the first fight. I think I do remember the 10th round maybe of the second fight because I think that, Devin Haney was really coming forward and stuff like that. But then after that, well, I don't remember nothing, bro. I don't remember too much of Devin Haney's fights, bro. And I've seen basically almost every televised Devin Haney fight. And all I can remember is the overhand knockout. I don't even remember. It's blurred to me, the fight with him and Santiago. It's a blur. You couldn't even stop Santiago, bro. Santiago. They booed Devin Haney on that fight. In Madison Square Garden, Heather Hardy and Amanda Serrano held that card down. And Tony, is not that he's trash as a performer. He's just there to win. He's not there to fight for the fans. And if you're not there to fight for the fans, how could you expect fans to be rocking like that with you? Let's be honest, man. I laugh hard when Devin asked Linares how was his power. Because it's there. He listened to people like us. You know that. Richard, you know he listened to people. All these fighters, they listen to us. It might not be this channel, but they listen. Because this is the only platform that people talk about boxing. They young. They want to listen. They on social media. They listen. I just feel like Devin Haney got to look sensational because these other guys are looking sensational. When the lights are bright, they looked good. I'm still waiting for anybody to tell me a highlight. Nah, he ain't working. Pitbull Cruz beats Devin Haney, or is that just a buffer Cambosos? I don't know. I think Pitbull Cruz is gonna put up a fight versus anybody. His styles call for it. You know what I'm saying? Even brawlers like that, even pure boxers have trouble. That's why Floyd Mayweather had a rematch. Maidana. Who's better, Maidana or Manny Pacquiao? But who gave him more trouble? Maidana. You know, brawler gives people trouble. You know, even the boxers of all boxers give people trouble. Look at Tyson Fury. It's not like he didn't get knocked down by what they call the one-dimensional fighter in Deontay Wilder. Haney last knockout was 2019, and he went on to fight Gamboa after Tank got him out of there, and he fought him for 12 straight rounds. And Gamboa was there to go out. That was a retirement fight for Gamboa, and I think that Devin Haney gave Gamboa another breath or another life. Like I think he with that performance, Gamboa said, "Why am I retiring, man? I felt good. I didn't even get hurt." And Gamboa got a weak chin. He been on the ground for so many times, and this guy couldn't even put him on the ground. Punch. Abdulaev knocked out Linares in 10 rounds. Devin couldn't stop Linares. That's why. So people is not hate. It's not hate. I think that Devin Haney is a real good talent. I just think that he's in an era where the fighters around him, his contemporaries, are explosive, are exciting, and they're captivating the fans. They're capturing the emotions of the fans. I hope Devin Haney could do that. And that's why he's the only champion in the respective division where he is not the big fight. He's the only one with the straps. Forget about all the belts. He's the only one with the belt. And he's not even the biggest fight in the division. And don't tell me, oh, it's Ryan. It's not, because even when Gervonta Davis fighting Hector Luis Garcia, that's still the biggest fight in the division. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Like, I don't know, man. Lomachenko got better chance. Haney need to beat the big dog, and he got all the straps. And he's the big guy, too. Everybody always been saying that Lomachenko is a small guy, right? We all know that Devin Haney is a big guy. We all know that he rehydrates. Hey, Mauricio Sulaiman, the one that said it, he rehydrates 24 pounds. So we know that we saw Devin Haney and Lomachenko stand side by side. I want to see something special, man. That's what I want to see. I want to see something special. I want to see something special. What else we have? Hold on. What else we have? Let me see on Twitter. Let me see. Let me see. see. Yo, what y'all feel about the ticket prices? What y'all feel about the ticket prices? The Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia. The ticket prices. God damn. Good Lord. Good Lord. Boxing is not for the poor. They say it's a poor man's sport. Boxing not for the poor man's sport, man. No broke motherfuckers allowed. In this fight, no broke motherfuckers allowed. You gotta have money. You gotta have a bougie bank account to go to this fight. You gotta have a bougie bank account. This fight is not for the poor. And it's unfortunate because we're the hardcore boxing fans that keep on talking about these guys day in, day out. Shout out to all the channels. Shout out to all the boxing content creators and stuff like that. We don't want to keep boxing alive in terms of debates and conversation and analysis and things of that nature, man. We keep it alive. They saying, nah, you don't got that money. You're not allowed in. Only the rich and famous. Only the rich and famous. He said Cambosa's front row was 15,000. Punch wants Devin to be less passive against tougher competition. I think he just gotta I want Devin Haney to look sensational. I want him to put weights on the belts. That's why I keep on saying it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that Devin Haney is not the top sell, the top dog, the biggest fight. He ain't even the biggest fight. He got all the straps. And yeah, it's messed up that people are watering down the belts, but let's not forget that it's the legends that's doing it to him too. It's Floyd Mayweather got too many belts. The belts don't matter. You remember when Floyd Mayweather said, "Well, let Devin Haney fight Shakur Stevenson if y'all worried about the belts." And when Oscar De La Hoya said, "Forget about the belts," is that right? Everything leads to Ryan Garcia. Everything needed to lead to. And look, I've been. Remember, that's the reason why I used to go in on Leonard Ellaby when he said that John Taylor brings nothing to the table. You got to put weights on them belts. Devin Haney got to put weight on them belts. The type of weight that it lures and it shames. These fighters ain't even shamed. Haney got the belts, but to which level of opposition? It's unfortunate, bro. And I'm gonna keep on saying it. And I've been saying it. I've said this behind the scenes. I said this to Bill Haney. I said it to Bill in a panel. I've said it for several years already. You just gotta perform, man. The win is not enough. If Devin Haney was stopping these dudes and just doing if he was just doing something that captured the emotions, trust me, these guys will be shamed. These guys ain't even shamed. This is the biggest fight in the division, the biggest fight in boxing. These guys ain't even shamed, bro. Punch is not in Haney, is not his mental makeup. You know what? Then is Frank, is not in the mental makeup for fans to give him the top dog status. Fans want to be entertained. I'm gonna tell you like this again. Boxing is the most documented sport of all sports. We could watch right now and tune into a Sandy Sandler fight. We could tune in to Hagler and Hearns. We could tune in to Willie Pep right now. We could tune into Henry Hank. We could tune into Nigel Benn and Chris Eubank. We could tune into Zad. We could tune into Floyd. We could tune into Roy. We could tune into Salvador Sanchez. We are highly educated in the sport of boxing. Hardcores are highly, highly educated in this sport. Roberto Duran, the Hawk, We're highly, and that's why there's like a culture of people saying, "Well, Devin Haney is the sweet science." Now, y'all just saying there's a sweet science because when they used to criticize Floyd when he became like a low boring fighter, he used to be like, "Well, that's the sweet science." Nah, like I'm gonna say it again, the sweet science was meant to be exciting. The guy that was considered the boxer back in the days, I'm talking about black and white, right? The black and white TV. The radio. You know who was the most exciting fighter, but yet was considered the best boxer? The sweet science, but he was the most exciting fighter was Willie Pep. Willie Pep at his time was the most exciting fighter, but the guy that has that exhibited the sweet science. Same thing with Muhammad Ali, Floyd Patterson, Sugar Ray Robinson. These guys exhibited the sweet science, and it was exciting. Hearns was exciting, bro. Hagler was exciting. Roberto Duran was exciting. These guys exhibited the sweet science. Que disfrute la noche. Gracias, Cesar. Punch, you think Cheap Pete, a.k.a. Chris Rod, going to buy a ticket for Gervonta and Ryan and fight? Hopefully, bro. Hopefully. You earned them, motherfucker. Hopefully. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm a timeout, man. Thank you for sharing your time this Friday. Shout out to Floyd and his dad. Can't wait to see him in April 22nd, man. It's gonna be a great show. Everybody, man, have a great Friday night. Hope you have a great weekend. Tomorrow we got the Tony Harrison versus Tim Zhu. I got Tony Harrison winning a split decision, but it's gonna be a tough to win. But I got him winning a split decision. I feel like, he got a chip on his shoulders. He been staying in the gym. Tim Zhu, got to applaud Tim Zhu for taking this fight. He didn't need to take this fight. And then the next week, we move into David Benavidez and Caleb Plant, and everything is going to be a beautiful snowball effect, but in a good way. Boxing is good. Boxing is beautiful, man. Love y'all. Y'all already know, man. God first, everything second. Fight plus survive equals true champions. Have God in your heart. God is great. God is the best. Without God, we're nothing. Build your relationship with God. That's the best investment I could tell y'all you can make in your life. And peace out.